It's yelling at me saying there's no sound detected. There's sound detected now. Shut up, TikTok. Mind your fucking business. Good evening. I am home from work. I'm currently updating my Meta glasses. It's fucking freezing in my house and I don't know why. It's been a day. Lots of shit happening today. But a good day, nevertheless. I woke up on the right side of the dirt, you know? W, I guess. We live to fight another day. Yay! I want to talk to you guys about something. I would like to wait till we have more friends who know that we're here and we're live before I start talking about it. But let's see if I can share this to the Chaos Caucus. Hold on one second. There we go. I see you. Hello.
Yo, what's going on? I just wanted to say what's up to you. I saw you were on and just wanted to say what's up.
Hi. I just
Hi.
went live. I just got home from work. What are you up to?
Okay, cool. Oh, nothing. The app has been janky as fuck with us at night, so we're just trying to play around with the algorithm to see if we can barely hold 100 people in here at night. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
That
during
is
the day
crazy.
it's no problem. At night we just get janky productions. So I don't know what's going on at night, but we got up to like 113 tonight, which was good for night. But I'm just trying to figure out the algorithm and what the fuck is going on. What's really going on? What's really good?
I couldn't tell you because I've been
I can't either.
averaging like 250, 300.
That's
But
good. Yeah.
it's only when I do debates.
Gotcha. Yeah, during the day, we're good. During the day, we're at 300, 250 most times, sometimes 350,
Yeah.
400. But at night, janky productions. Janky product. I don't know what it is. We even roast MAGAs in here at night. I don't know.
It's the app. The app is just really suppressing political
It
content
is.
creators.
It
Like
is.
my friends and I that are in a group chat, some of them have hundreds of thousands of followers and they're getting like 400 views, if that. Like
That's crazy.
it's just, yeah. Yeah, one of
Yeah.
my friends
So
has over 1 million and they're like, my views are trash on TikTok.
that's crazy. Yeah, I don't like I said, during the day I have no problem. It's just night I'm trying to figure out this groove again, you know?
A lot of people are live at night though.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. Like everybody comes in my day one too. So like, I have a 3 hour difference now because I'm on West Coast. So a
Yeah.
lot of my East Coast people, kind of done with TikTok at night too. So I'm just trying to find my sweet
Yeah.
spot.
It's later.
Anyway,
They come hang out with me when it's later. Tonight we're going to talk about Alexander Vindman.
nice. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Are you going to debate Magus tonight while speaking about this topic, this individual?
Sure, if they're brave enough to come talk to me.
Yeah, nobody even comes up because you know my rules. They don't want to show their face and they don't want to show those three teeth. So
Yeah.
they don't even come up. I had
They
somebody
just like
last
to come
night.
up and call me
I,
names.
I had Mimi in the chat last night and she was saying how evil I was and she couldn't
Is that the one
stand
that you
me.
shared
And
the DM?
yeah, I shared the DM and she came
I
back
saw
tonight.
it. Thank
Memes came
you.
she came back tonight. Mimi's was in the chat, but she wouldn't talk to me. I said, Memes, I knew you'd be back. I knew you would be. You can't.
Aw, buddy.
You love the high yeller fella. You love me. So she came back, but she wouldn't talk to me. So
That's
Memes was just
crazy.
she was just staying mute, just staying. She said she hates me so much, but she just came right back the next night.
They do
But
the same
anyway,
thing to me too. They're like, I hate you, you're awful. And then they request to come up and they don't want to say anything. I'm like, wait, do you just think I'm pretty? Like, what is your problem, you weirdo?
that probably. Let's
Fucking
talk about
weirdo.
why you're looking darker than me today. Let's talk about that for a second. Is that just the
Um,
lighting, or you been out the beach?
I think it's just because it's the color that I'm wearing makes me look a little bit more tan. I'm wearing like a lighter blue. Like everything is blue right now, and it just brings out because I have like an olive complexion,
Yes, you do.
so it's
Yes, you
just
do.
bringing out the undertones. I'm
All
not.
right.
I do look darker than usual.
You do. You do. All right. I'm gonna let you go because I'm probably suppressing your views like a motherfucker. So I
No,
hope
not
that
at
you
all.
get. I'm not okay. Cool. I hope that you get people in there and continue doing what you're doing and tell your chat what's
Thanks.
up. And I just
I
want to say
will.
hi because I saw that you were on.
Well, hello. I'll see you
Well,
soon.
hello. All right. Talk soon.
Bye.
Peace. Bye. All right.
Big Shady, you faceless weirdo account. Come up here and tell me why I'm a clown and a troll. Here, I'll send you a little invite. J Shady88. Come tell me why I'm a clown and a troll. And then we're going to talk about Alexander Vindman. No, you won't. Pussy. Pussy. You're a pussy. No, Agent Orange, I'm not. My name is Amanda. I am a woman. Respect, Hellbent. Respect. So, Alexander Vindman, if you don't know who he is, he was a whistleblower during the Trump administration that led to an impeachment, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. He is a carpetbagger. He is not a Floridian. He just moved down here recently. He is running for U.S. Senate against our current Senator, Ashley Moody, who was put into office by Ron DeSantis when Marco Rubio accepted a cabinet position. So she's never been elected, so she's running to defend her seat. Now, Alex Vindman has been out-earning the other candidates, which is like a big thing, right? Guy has raised over $8 million. But here's the problem. First of all, let me talk about the other two candidates. You guys, if you know, his name is spelled Vindman, Vindman. So, no. She didn't run for Senate. She's currently our senator. She didn't run for that office. She was appointed to fill the seat by Ron DeSantis when Marco Rubio left for a cabinet position. So, anyway, the other two candidates running for that seat, who will be in the primary more than likely, is Joey Mendoza Atkins, who you guys have met. Hey, what's up, Taz? And you guys have met him. You guys have seen him talk. You guys have, interacted with him, whatever. Then there's also Angie Nixon, who is currently a Florida representative. She was in the Florida legislature. Okay. They're both running. They're both great candidates. They both are not genocide deniers, nor do they support Israel's actions. Well, Vindman is the complete fucking opposite. He is a genocide denier. He's Jewish, but he's very pro-Israel. And I just cannot see him being elected as a United States senator. And we need to champion against that. Hi, Internet. What's up?
Yeah. Well, it's just the reason I support the GOP is because I'm a libertarian. I'm not really a fan of regulation, big government, and the GOP is, generally more in favor of that. So.
Yeah, that's what they tell you, but then they make laws that increase government overreach. So.
The GOP?
Yeah. Maybe you should go do some research, bud.
Like what laws, though?
I mean, they're trying to control people's everyday lives down to what bathroom they go in.
Are they? What have they done in regard? I mean, I'm sure their language is against it, but what actual...
Numerous states, Republican-led states, Republican-led. Thank you, Curly. Legislators.
Oh, I thought we were talking about. Okay, my bad.
We're talking about the Republican Party in general, just the Republican Party.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Well, to that I say, that's what libertarianism is, partially because it's up to the states to decide things like that.
That's the opposite of smaller government, friend. Deciding what you can do with your body. That's the opposite of smaller government.
It's not strictly speaking what libertarianism is, but then also it can also just be against big federal government and pro-states government, states' rights. That's a big libertarian talking point. And I try not to. I'm not a Republican. I'm libertarian. But the Libertarian Party just doesn't have any power.
Just hold on one second. Gulf of America.
Okay, my bad.
I was born a woman. Not a woman. I was born and assigned female at birth. I have given birth vaginally to 3 children. I am, in fact, a woman.
Assigned.
You can stop now.
Anyway,
yes, that is what we do. We assign people their sex at birth. We assign people their sex at birth. Based solely on their presentation of their external genitalia.
Dude, that guy's rage bait.
I'm not rage bait. What do you
mean?
Not
you, the other guy.
There's multiple people in the chat doing that, and so I just addressed that one. Exactly.
I mean, you look masculine, but I think they're just trolling.
I look masculine. That jawline. Well, I have a hoodie on. Go look at my Instagram and tell me if I look masculine.
No, you just have a lot of you just got dimorphism. Like you just like jawline, cheekbones, the mandible, stuff like that.
Dimorphism?
Dimorphism. Yeah, she has like a lot of male dimorphism.
Okay.
I do not. I'm
You
very
do.
feminine presenting.
That's a compliment. It's literally a compliment.
Hmm.
I mean, not the eye area. You have a like feminine eye area, but well, yeah. So in regards to that, yeah, I mean, so do Democrats. Though Democrats curb local power all the time.
How so?
I mean, I'll just give an example. It was conservatives that overturned Roe v. Wade and left it up to the states. Democrats wanted to leave it federally enshrined. That's just another example.
Because it's a human right to have access to healthcare.
Well, what if different people in different states don't call it healthcare?
It is healthcare. It is a medical procedure. It is healthcare.
Well, that's your opinion. That's
It's
your
not my
belief.
opinion.
Well,
It's not
okay,
my opinion.
abortion.
It's not a belief.
Okay, yeah,
It's just a medical
generally,
procedure.
yeah, it is a medical procedure, but it's a moral issue that people disagree on. So you should leave that up to the states to decide.
Well, according to our Constitution, we're afforded equal protection under the law. So people in Colorado shouldn't
Yeah.
have different rights than people in Florida.
Well, they just wouldn't call it rights. But then also, I mean, there are so many other instances too. Like different
Well, give
states
me
have
a law
different
that
taxes.
impedes
I'll
a
just. Well,
man's
it's not really a
bodily
law, but like
autonomy.
I'll just give. Well, I'm not. It's not strict. It's not a law. But it's just like tax
Isn't it
rates.
that
Different
any
states
rights not
have
afforded by the
different tax
Constitution
rates.
goes to the states?
Yes, it
But
literally
we're
says that. And abortion.
we're all afforded equal protection under the law. So if the laws are different in regards to how you may obtain health care, it is not equal protection under the law.
Well, repeat that. I'm sorry, your mic like kind of cut out.
It definitely didn't. You just didn't hear me. I said if people in different states have different rights to what they can do with their body, that is not equal protection under the law.
Yeah, because the stuff like abortion isn't like an amendment, so it's left up to the states. That's what the 10th Amendment is. Anything that's not strictly left like allowed by the federal government, it's up to the states. So abortion is up to the states.
Understanding? What are you not
I'm saying that it's not federally enshrined, so it's up to the states to decide if it's illegal or not.
I understand what you're saying, but also, thank you very much for that, Jen. Is that we're
thank you very much, Jen.
Under the law.
Thank you, Jen. I was saying thank you to Jen. What were you saying?
So there's not. Can you give me a piece of legislation that impedes a man's right to bodily autonomy?
Murder. Murder.
That's bodily autonomy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it literally is.
No,
it literally. I mean, it harms somebody else, but it is. Why is it not bodily autonomy?
Well, I have a question.
Sure. What's your question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't you think about the perspective of one who might think that the fetus is its own body and therefore has its own autonomy?
Sure. You want to know what happens for those people?
What?
They don't get abortions.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right?
It's the right to choose. If abortion is something that you find religiously or morally, hold on. If you find that abortion goes against your morals or your religion or any other thing, because it's fucking Sunday and you don't like abortions on Sunday, I don't know. That's your right to choose not to have an abortion, but you shouldn't take somebody else's choice away because
Can I ask you a
of your
question
own
then?
beliefs. What?
Do you support third trimester abortions?
Yes.
All the way up to birth?
Yeah, I actually support
abortion by definition would include birth.
Okay, that's kind of...
Look up the definition of abortion.
You don't have any cutoff or limit at all.
The word itself. No, I don't. Because sometimes people don't know that they're pregnant, and sometimes people find out much later in pregnancy.
9 months.
How do you not know you're pregnant?
Listen to me.
How do you not know you're pregnant?
I know you wouldn't understand that because you don't have a uterus and you've never given birth.
You literally have a bump. You have a baby bump. You have a belly.
Not everybody does.
Wrong. There was
a literal show on TV that they ran for years. I didn't know I was pregnant. And people told their stories about how they did not know they were pregnant. I personally, in my own job, have come across patients who did not know they were pregnant on 2 occasions.
Oh, you worked in the medical field?
Do you have any data for that?
Oh wow!
Like,
What's your job like in the medical field?
It's a job that I do with patients that
Yeah,
requires
but
me to
what's
have a bachelor's degree and multiple
like
certifications.
what the fuck? What's a pediatrician?
No, I'm not a pediatrician.
no, to have
Are you a
a medical
surgeon?
job, you need an MD, right? I think she's a bachelor.
No, you don't need to have an MD. I just said I had a bachelor's degree.
To do what?
To work in the field that I work. It's none of your fucking business.
Okay, no
Okay,
need
now
to
we know why you're keeping
swear.
your occupation.
I can curse if I want to. It's my platform. I can say
But,
fuck,
like
fuck, fuckity, fuck, 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 fuck if I want to.
that's me. Like that's mean though.
Why? I'm not
It's
cursing
kinda-
at you. I'm just cursing.
Can you
Now, if I
promise
called
you're
you
not
a fucking
insulting me?
idiot, that'd be rude.
Whoa!
But I didn't do that.
Whoa!
I didn't do that.
Now you know you're losing the argument now when you're calling
Wait,
people
no, I have a
names.
question.
I just said I gave you an example, friend.
Wait, are you
Don't be so sensitive.
So you've had 3 children yourself, right?
I have
Okay, wait. How many abortions have you had?
none.
Why are you so like for abortion? You haven't even had one. It's not even personal for you.
Because I know what people go through who need access to healthcare and cannot attain it.
Really?
I've seen, have you not seen the stuff that happens in the news with people who are denied care and have bled out in parking lots? People who have lost their life and had their life sustained by machines in order to give birth? Like, that's fucking terrible. That's
Top 10
disgusting.
How many of
things.
those people?
That's like, dude, that's like a
How
one
many
in a
is too many?
million
Anecdotal.
scenario.
One is too many.
Anecdotal.
It's
Okay,
not
one murder is
anecdotal.
too many. Let's worry
It's
about
not
murder instead
anecdotal.
because there's more murders than abortions. It's just a stupid point. People die in shit. It's such a dumb point. It's like people die all the time.
So
And abortion isn't even the main cause of that.
We should increase the risk of people losing their life when we have the ability to provide them the care they need.
Yeah, but abortion isn't care. It's not.
It's
really
healthcare.
not.
It is
No, it's
healthcare.
not.
It's
I mean, you can call it that.
it's actually the only treatment for ectopic pregnancies.
Unless it's a threat to the mother or the child, you should never get an abortion. That's my belief. Or just keep your legs closed. If you don't want to deal with that, keep your legs closed. It's so simple.
Or
that's the part I don't understand.
keep your dick in your pants and have babies with people
That
who
too.
want to have babies
That
with
too.
you.
That
Because
too.
you guys always go to keep your legs closed. I prefer it on all fours, so I don't have my legs open.
Wait, you
Now
do
what?
anal?
What do I do now?
Is that anal? I'm confused. Wait, are you on exogenous hormones? Like, do you describe that to your patients at all? Prescribe to your patients at all?
I don't prescribe. I'm not a prescriber.
Okay, wait. Do you have any patients that were on exogenous hormones that you just like knew
That
they
is
were on
not
that?
the field that I work in.
Well, yeah, but do you just have any patients that did that for some other reason at all?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just asking. Okay, I'll let these guys speak. My bad.
Sure. What? Curly, what's up? Curly, did you?
Are you an occupational
How are you?
therapist?
No.
Good. Well,
Yeah, you are.
Amanda, do me a favor
No.
and get rid of this fool.
For you, Curly?
He's
Sure.
a child. He chuckles. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's asking you personal questions. Get rid of this moron.
Anything for you, Curly. Curly says you
Thank
gotta
you.
go.
He's useless. Love you.
Love you too. Bye, babe.
Bye. Thank you very much. I'm
No
going to
problem.
watch you.
Okay. All right. Sandwich.
Say my name.
What would you like to contribute to the conversation?
Say my name.
No. It's against
whole
community
name.
guidelines.
Fuck it.
So are you going to engage in a conversation or no?
You gonna stroke the stick or no?
The heavy breathing for me was just a lot. The heavy breathing was excessive. Lagartha, what's up, babe?
Hi, how are you? Hey,
Good, how are you?
Jimmy, I just want to let you know something. You know what I am? I'm not even like pro-abortion. I'm actually a pro-chopping castration. I truly 100% believe white conservative man shouldn't have any babies at all? Because I just watched the movie that you guys are so mentally ill, like literally keep your white woman in attics. You guys are literally lunatics. I truly see this. You guys are mentally ill. I have phobia against you guys. I just want to let you know that. I developed the phobia against white conservative men. 100%.
I don't disagree with you. They are pretty fucked up.
And I'm honest politically, I'm independent. You know what I call conservative man? Yol Qaeda. See, liberals, lefts don't do that to you guys, but I do it. I openly call any conservative in USA Yol Qaeda.
Good. As you should.
And
I support that decision.
thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye.
Jimmy, what do you want to add to the conversation?
Conservative white men are bad? What I don't know what that means.
Oh, this
Not
is
obvi-
not Jimmy.
not-
This is Big John.
This is all that's pretty generalization of people.
Well,
There's some
Sometimes.
conservative white men that are fine.
sometimes stereotypes are acceptable, and that's one I'll accept.
So there's no conservative white men are any good.
I've never met one that was good.
And by the way, you should look up ProCap's laboratory. By the way, you talk
What?
about green energy. You should look up ProCap's laboratory. The guy makes
Okay.
everything from green energy.
Okay,
In fact, no, all the vitamins are solely. He has solar panels on his building. I've seen it. I've never physically seen it, but they're solar powered vitamins. So he's into this stuff. So he makes all his vitamins they're made of solar power.
Meds1001 would like to know, when did I transition? When I fucked your dad in the ass. That's when. He likes it. Bye, Jimmy.
I will say one thing.
AKA Big John. What? What do you want to say?
The stuff you say on here, a lot of people, the stuff that people say on app would not say it to somebody's face. In my
No, they
day, if you
wouldn't.
wanted to say something like that, you'd have to physically say it to them.
Yeah, no, I know.
And
They-
a lot of people here would not do that.
Nope.
They don't have the courage to do it.
Nope.
No, they
right,
don't say.
I'm going to drop you now. Thanks, bye.
Why would you?
IRGC, what's up?
Yeah, I just have one question for you.
Sure.
Do you think Trump should work with Iran to eradicate all Jews?
No.
And why is that? And why is that?
Because genocide is bad no matter who the victims of genocide is.
So you actively support a T group in the IDF?
No, I do not support the Israeli government.
But you don't want genocide to happen, and then why they actively do it? Don't you believe in an eye for an eye?
No. Because you're talking about citizens and people, Jewish people, and the Israeli government. Those two things are not synonymous. The Israeli people and Jewish people are not responsible for the actions of their government.
I would have to disagree.
Okay, we'll disagree if you'd like, but there are innocent Israelis and innocent Jewish people in the diaspora that do not deserve to face consequences because their government is a piece of shit.
So you really believe that these people that live in Israel currently are not aware of the war atrocities that their government is actively doing
And
in
they protest
Gaza
against their
and Iran?
government consistently.
Yes, but there's a good chunk that does not protest against
Sure,
the government.
and they suck. But I don't think Jewish people and Israeli people as a whole should face consequences because of their government's actions.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hope that Trump does come to some agreement with them to mow them all down.
Okay, you fucking Nazi. What do you want, Popcorn?
Hey, how's it going? Long time no see.
Yeah, because I don't like having you here. You're fucking obnoxious. What do you want?
How? I am not.
You are.
How?
Watch the chat is going to be like, oh my fucking God.
No, I'm a
Popcorn's here.
kind person.
What do you want?
No, not. I was wondering if you've seen the news and what your thoughts on the Southern Poverty Law Center getting hit with 11 indictments on funneling money to the Triple K, and then also funneling money to, I guess, help create the event in Charlottesville. Just wondering your thoughts on that.
I haven't read enough about it to understand exactly what the scope of evidence is against them that caused them to indict them for 11 different crimes. I do need to read further into it before I formulate an opinion on the topic.
Okay, what about Eric Swalwell and the fact that he had to step down because of these allegations, even though that
Good,
we've
he's a
known
piece of
he's
shit.
been that kind of person? Yeah, but
Good,
the
he's a
Democrats
piece of
have known
shit.
that about him. So does that say a lot about the Democrats?
And everybody who protected him is a piece of shit too.
So
I
the
don't care what
Democratic
party you
Party.
belong to. I don't care what party you belong to. If you
So
protect
you're gonna
somebody
change your vote?
who is a rapist and you protect somebody who is harming children, then you're a piece of shit.
Awesome. So you're gonna
Regardless of
change
your
your
political.
vote?
No.
So you're not gonna change your vote?
I don't live in California. I would have never voted for Swalwell because I don't live there. So what vote do I have to change?
Just from Democratic Party because your
No.
party covered all that up. Nancy Pelosi, all the Democratic leadership, Hakeem Jeffries, everybody. It's not just California; it's nationwide.
I would
So,
never vote
so you don't care
conservative.
about that,
Conservatives do not support human rights.
right? Well, that's a good pivot, but you're saying that
That's why I wouldn't vote Republican.
but you just said that you disagreed how the Democrats covered that up, but you're saying that you still support that or them, even though they did that.
Not every Democrat supported that. Not every Democrat covered that up.
But they
The
didn't
ones
come
who
out.
did, the ones
I
who
mean,
were
even the women.
involved, the ones who did and the ones who are involved are just as big of a piece of shit as Swalwell. And if there's somebody whose name shows up on my ticket, I will not vote for them. It's not that hard.
So would you join me in going after those people and trying to convert people from Democrat and vote Republican?
No. How many times do I have to say no?
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to spell it for you?
No. Just Iran. How come everybody's now changing their tune when every president since basically Jimmy Carter has said Iran cannot receive nuclear boom booms?
They don't have
And
nuclear
now that
boom
Trump
booms.
is doing something about it, everybody's like, "Oh, we shouldn't do that," but everybody was for it.
They bombed a fucking school, that's why.
What do you mean? You're talking about the 160 something girls?
The words that I said mean exactly what they mean. There's no alternative meaning. They bombed
So
a fucking school.
out of 1,000, yes, I agree that's terrible, and they should do an investigation. Now, I know they're doing an investigation on it, but that's one out of thousands
That's 168 children. It's not one.
Yes,
It's
I
168
agree.
children.
I agree with you. Do you care about children enough to want to stop illegal shrugs from entering America?
Yes, get rid of all the white men.
And what? No, like the illegal trafficking, I guess you could
Over
say.
70% of the illicit substances that enter this country via United States citizen, not immigrant, not migrant, documented or otherwise, United States citizens, mostly white men. Get rid of the white men.
I'm sure they play a role, but you do disagree with that, right? Well, we don't do anything about that, so it's.
I just told you, get rid of the white men.
So it's a white person. Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any evidence that it's only a white person problem, or?
You can go and look up the demographics of people who are arrested for drug trafficking.
Well, I mean, it's not just drug trafficking. It's that's the whole thing. It's a dealing out on the streets and the whole nine.
Also, the direct cause of a white man, Ronald Reagan.
But what about him? With the amnesty, and then the Democrats didn't fulfill their deal.
No, the crack epidemic is a direct result of
cracking down on the
Ronald
border.
Reagan and introducing drugs into our streets.
I don't think he did that. I think that.
Well, I don't care what you think.
Well, do you have evidence of that? I mean.
Yep, go look it up.
Okay, I've done that before. Is there something specific?
Go look it up.
No, nothing specific. Okay, so
No.
let's see. What about Iran and not following the JCPOA and
Trump got rid of the JCPOA.
yeah, that was after the intel came out though.
No.
Yep.
Nope. Go look up when he
Yep.
got rid of the JCPOA.
Have you ever heard of the Atomic Archives?
Again, go look it up.
Yes, go look up
Timelines are not hard.
Atomic Archives. Go look it up.
Timelines are not hard.
We knew back in 2017, actually. In 2017, we knew Iran did not disclose all their facilities. We knew that. My guess is you think the IAEA is an intelligence agency, don't you? You probably think the I stands for intelligence.
Nope.
Not very intelligent. So
Yes, I know
how
you
did the
are.
how did the
So what do you want?
IAEA?
What do you want?
I
Because I
want to
don't
know
want to
how
talk to
that.
you.
Right. I want to know how the IAEA found out about that facility because the IAEA has
Google.
confirmed.
It's called
Right,
Google.
right.
You can go find out how they found out
So
by
the
looking on
IAEA
Google. I am
found
not
out
Google.
from Google.
No,
So
you can find out from
the
Google. I am not
IAEA
Google.
found out from Google, and they Googled, does Iran have enriched uranium in
Have
this
fun
facility?
being a
They found
divorced
it.
dad who nobody wants. Bye. I know he's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna engage with him. He's fucking dumb. Like everything that he's literally asked me, he can look up the information for. He chooses not to. He chooses to remain ignorant because he wants to sit in his little comfortability of whiteness, his white man shit. And I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for it. I don't care for it. He's super embarrassing. Like, he embarrasses himself. But then again, he's not smart enough to have self-awareness, so there's no way that he could be embarrassed. I know he does. He says the same thing everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes. No problem, Nana. Nobody can stand popcorn. His fucking ex-wife couldn't stand him either. That's why he's divorced. I don't doubt that either, Brendo, and that's why I didn't call him names. Because if he wants that, he's got to pay me for it. I don't work for free. Hey, dum-dum. Hispanic people, Latinos, are white. Hi, Alex. This is the 4th time you saw him today, babe. I am so sorry for you. I am so sorry for you. Oh, I'm fine, A. I'm just addressing the chat. Ugh. Mighty Whitey? I'm not manly at all. I know. They really are, Tropos. So anyway, what we were talking about before was Alexander Vindman. Alexander Vindman is pro-Israel, a genocide denier, and a Zionist. He is currently running for U.S. Senate against Ashley Moody in the state of Florida. Now, there's 2 other candidates who are perfectly viable. There's Joey Mendoza-Atkins, who you guys have met. If you've ever been on my lives, he's been on my lives a couple of times and has had conversations with people. And then there's Angie Nixon, who is currently a Florida state legislator, who is also a great person. Alexander Vindman does not have to have your vote. Just because he was a whistleblower, like, a broken clock is right twice a day also. So there's that. And if you guys go on my threads, you can see that I shared a video where he openly denied what's happening in Gaza is a genocide. I shared it. There's also a copy of a tweet of his saying that what Israel is doing is not genocide. And I would really appreciate if you guys go and boost that and interact with that and make content of your own, because he does not belong in the United States Senate. We're trying to get rid of people like this. We don't need to put another one in office. That's how I feel about it. Does anybody disagree with me? Like we're trying to clean house, and if you're trying to clean house, you can't put the same shit back in. You can't do it. Thanks for the follow, Zoran. So I'm going to play the video for you now. Obviously, I can't put it on the screen, but I am going to let you hear it. I'm going to let you hear what he had to say. Hold on. I got a message I got to check. Why did she message me in the comments? I can't collab on any more shit today. But I'm going to collab anyway because I love you. Review, accept. Okay. Boop. I'm going to play that video for you now. And you have to listen closely because there's a little bit of background noise, so it makes it a little bit harder to hear. But here we go.
The current administration is using the war with Iran and the disturbance in the Middle East to perpetuate a holy war.
You know what? I'm going to put this in CapCut real quick and see if I can get rid of the background noise so you can hear it better. So just give me a sec. It's 3 minutes and 20 seconds, but it's really important that you hear what he says. So I really want you to be able to hear it as clearly as possible.
It is my understanding that the current administration is using the war with Iran and the disturbance in the Middle East to perpetuate a holy war. And that our troops are being told to go against Trump and his orders to kill civilians is to essentially go against God. And I would just like to hear you say the words that I do not support the holy war and that you do not support the genocide of any group of people, especially not our Muslim brothers and sisters or Hebrew brothers and sisters.
Yeah, so these are pretty straightforward. Now, how you define things is important. But the basic premise of a holy war is absurd. So I don't support holy wars. But
bringing Christ into where we are telling our troops on how to be.
So that sounds like an absurdity to me. You know, so we're on the same page there. The fact is that we shouldn't have, you know, religion. Our founding fathers were very precise about this, separation of church and state. Yeah. So that's you know that is another area where we must exercise oversight. But with regards to the details matter here. I'm not for genocide. The Jewish people were the targets of genocide. 6 million killed amongst millions of other populations. So I think that I'm against genocide also. Those are easy things to make.
Not everybody's willing to say they don't support it.
But I also want to be pretty specific. I don't think what's going on in Israel can be considered a genocide.
You heard that. I don't consider what's going on with Israel to be a genocide.
There's a pretty high bar legal threshold from the UN on defining these issues. I think what we have is laxity, just like we have laxity that's issuing instructions to ICE to abuse our populations. We have some laxity in Israel too that we.
And I just want to point out, he said, just like we have laxity with ICE to abuse our population. That's what he said.
Maybe so, but at the same time, I work with those folks. They are superb, and they have the same collateral damage considerations we do, the same laws of war considerations we do. But the signals from the top have been for laxity, and what we need to do is we need to be in a position to call things the way we see it. There have been blatant transgressions that need to be investigated and pursued. So I think the details here matter. I think the fact is that maybe in a lot of ways, there's a lot of folks that served in here, but I've served in combat overseas.
The rest of it is just him yapping, talking about his service and blah, blah, blah. But he specifically said what is going on with Israel is not a genocide. And he said that there's laxity, just like there's laxity with what is going on with ICE. So, how do y'all feel about that? I don't care if you're friendly or not. If you want to come up and you want to state your opinion on what you feel, how you feel about what you just heard, please request. I want to know what you guys think about that. Nobody downplays October 7th. But we also understand the historical context of what has gone on between Israel and the Palestinians. Thanks, cup of coffee. That the Israeli government has been terrorizing Palestinians for decades. We understand that. How many times would I have to come to your house and punch you in the face for you to swing back? You want to cuddle, Ashley? Okay, Blake, you come up here and you tell me then. I'll send you an invite. Since you have so much to say in the chat, there's your invite. And you can come and tell me what I'm uneducated about. Because you're not going to be in the chat anymore. You're muted. You can come up here and tell me. I know he won't, Jen. Blake is a coward. That is not a proven fact, Native. The exact opposite. I don't know why you guys bother arguing with them. They're fucking dumb. They're fucking dumb. Rape apologists don't get to talk in my chat. Trigger. You can come up here and you can say it. Oh, no, I can't send you an invite because you have your invites off because you're a fucking coward. I don't think men are lonely enough. You're not telling the truth. I sent you an invite. Oh, I can't send you an invite. Never mind, Native. So you don't get to talk in the chat either. You can come up here and you can say what you want to say. You're not going to keep talking in the chat. Damn, girl. You just bold out there. Correct, Jess. It is proven that he is a rapist. I'm sorry you guys can't read. Milk, that's a man problem. Men need to learn emotional intelligence. They need to go to therapy. They need to learn how to properly process their emotions and how to interact with people. That is not a woman's problem. That is a man's problem. And if you are not, as a man, being part of the solution, you're part of the fucking problem. You're part of the fucking problem. So what say ye? Are you part of the solution or part of the problem? Correct, Jess. Women do not exist for them. I don't know why you follow me, but you're not going to talk in the chat anymore. You can come up. Men need to learn to be desirable instead of getting violent. Now that is a mouthful, Serenity. Men need to learn to be desirable instead of getting violent. That's a lot to think about. That's a lot to think about. You said a whole lot with just a few short words. A whole lot. You guys like my nails? I got my nails done. They're mermaid. That one has a pearl on it, and this one has rhinestones, and then it looks like a mermaid. It's cat eye. Coming from the female who is very aggressive. I'm not aggressive. I'm assertive. Those things are not the same. But you saying things like that is a microaggression. Milk doesn't even post their own content, but they're a leader. Ooh, burn. You got called out. Because they don't like to be told when they're wrong. They don't like to be told about themselves. They don't like to be told how they contribute to the problem. They think they're without sin, without wrongdoing. That's true, Matt. What did G say? G is laughing. I don't know what you're laughing at, G. I don't think you do either. I think this conversation is above your intelligence level. Ew, you follow minors? Gross. You fucking pedo. Muted for the entire live. I agree, Jason. Yeah, well, he's not here anymore. He can't talk in the chat. That's gross. That's gross. You should be ashamed of yourself. You nasty. But it makes sense why you're laughing and you're saying the things that you're saying. Because you support them because you're like them. Ew. Big ew. So what are we going to do to ensure Vindman doesn't get the primary nomination and continue on to the election? That we can get Joey or Angie in there. My hands look strong. I have little baby hands. I do not have strong hands. Oh, we're restricted for 10 minutes for harassment and bullying. Good. Yeah, that's gross, Luis. That's fucking gross. Fucking gross. What else happened in the news today? Did you guys see Trump losing his shit again on fucking Truth Social? As per usual. He said the election in VA was rigged. And then a Trump-appointed judge blocked the implementation of the redistricting maps that the people voted for, saying it was unconstitutional. But the people voted for. What's your question, little ant? I don't know where your question is, sweetheart. You want to tell me your question? Yeah, I know they were going to appeal it. Right, Kim. Right. That's what he always does. He's like, it was rigged. Nah, people just don't like you, my guy. People just don't like you. That's what it is. Right. They're the ones who voted for it. Over 50% of the people in Virginia voted yes. Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta get my drink. It's on the other side of the room. Ashley, stop, babe. It's not a good look. Zena, you farted. You nasty. Oh no, where's my other vape bag? Houston, we have a problem. Talk amongst yourselves. Did I leave it in my shirt pocket? Is it in my pants pocket? It might be in my shirt pocket. Yes, it is. I left it in my shirt pocket. How do I get this fucking thing out of here now? Oh, you can't see me. Hi. This dog keeps farting and she's so gross. Like, listen, old lady, I know you're old, but can you not? No. No. It wouldn't, Aunt. No, she's always fucking gassy. She's just constantly farting. Doesn't matter what she eats. She just, like, when she settles in for the night and she's ready to go to sleep, she just keeps fucking farting. It's gross. She is a stinker. I love her, and she's so cute, but she's laying at the foot of my bed. That's where she sleeps. At the foot of my bed, instead of in her bed, which is fine. Which is fine. But she just comes in here while I'm live and fucking farts. I think in November we're gonna see a lot of Democrats be elected. Yeah, she's old. She's old. I would prefer not to be trapped in her cloud of sulfur. She'll be 10 this year. It's not the food. We've tried multiple different foods. She just farts. It's just a little fart bag. Right, Brandon. That's true, Kim. That's true. I look better without that shirt. Okay, Ashley, you're gonna get blocked. Because at this point, it's sexual harassment, and that's not acceptable. I asked you to stop, and you didn't. And I don't care who you are. You're not going to continue to objectify me when I've asked you not to. I think Ashley is not a girl. I think Ashley may be... I don't know. Do they have content? Let's see. No content, because they're not. They're probably a man. Oh, God. I hope... Oh, God. Yeah, Ashley has said some perverted shit in the chat to me. Some unacceptable stuff. You wanna tell me I'm pretty? Cool. You wanna tell me you like me? Cool. When you start getting sexual and I don't consent to that, unacceptable. No thank you. I don't know. I don't know if they're a bot, because they have 1,500 followers. So they got the followers somehow. Either they bought them or people follow them for saying outlandish shit. But that's not for me. No, thank you. Probably a. Yeah, I think it's a man. I think it's a man who's just catfishing. Ashley wasn't just trying to hit on me. Ashley was saying stuff that was completely inappropriate. Who would I like to see run for the Dems in 2028? Low key, I would love to see an AOC Kana ticket. That's just me. But you know what? As much as I would love to see Pete run, they're never going to allow a gay man to win. They're never going to do it. There's less of a chance of that happening than a woman being president. I love Pete too. I love Pete. Mayor Pete. He's like one of those people who's, you know, shaking hands, kissing babies, doing the wave. You can't see the wave because it's a narrow screen, but I do love Pete. Do love me some Pete Buttigieg. Their little family is so cute. I just love them. I adore them. That's a good point, Brandon. I really think it's time that we have a woman leader. But you never know. You never know. Yeah, I don't disagree, Jeremy. It's a little disheartening. I really hope Newsom doesn't run. Matriarchies are so much better. We solve problems. We talk through our feelings. It's a good thing. But if we tell you we're fine, we're not. No, a lot of people haven't liked Newsom for a long time. Gavin Newsom has done homophobic shit. He's propped up right-wing podcasters. Like, he's problematic in and of himself, the shit that has gone on. I don't support Gavin Newsom. I support him and his social media trolling the ever-loving shit out of the Trump administration. That I support, but I don't support him as a candidate. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Yeah, I feel like he's misogynistic, and I don't really want somebody like that in office. You know what? I agree, Jason. If she had more than 107 days, 108 days, 107 days, she would have won. Oh, did you, Vanessa? If it was between Newsom and JD, I would not vote for JD Vance. JD Vance has done a lot of problematic shit, especially flip-flopping on being a never Trump guy, but also wanting to get rid of no-fault divorce is extremely dangerous for women. You'd rather shit in your hands and clap? Same. Same. I would much rather shit in my hands and clap. How do I maintain hope for the future? Because I see a lot of candidates, especially at the local level, who want to do things and belong to things like the Working Families Party, and they want to change things, and they're progressive, and they take everybody into consideration when they're formulating policies. Like, look at Mom Donnie. Mom Donnie is for the people, and I support that. And just him winning and the way that he won is inspiring. Like, bro kicked ass. And I support that. So having people like Mom Donnie get elected with the viewpoints that they have, it gives me hope. It gives me hope. Watching all of these seats flip to blue gives me hope. That there are good people out there, that there are people who care about human rights, who care about women, who care about trans people, the queer community as a whole. Like, they care. And nobody's perfect. And I will not agree with everybody on everything. But if the principles are there and we are fundamentally aligned, then I would vote for you. Which is why I won't vote for Alexander Vindman, because what is happening to Palestinians is a genocide. Well, I'm glad that you admit that, D-Dude. I'm glad that you admit that. But now what are you going to do about it? Thanks, Kiki. Now that you regret what happened, what are you going to do about it? What is this? You're on your way? Yay! Wait a minute. It is the 22nd. Kiki's on their way to my house. Review new workspace and features. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I still didn't get an invite for Trending Up, and I'm really fucking sad about it. You're gonna vote? Are you gonna vote blue? Are you gonna vote people who into office so that we can render him fucking a lame duck? That'd be great. Make him a lame duck. All the way a lame duck. In every sense of the fucking phrase. Yeah, I'm curious, D-Dude. What was the line that he crossed for you? I typically don't like to talk to D-Dude, but he can come up if he wants to. If you feel like coming up, D-Dude, and you want to talk about what was the turning point for you, I'd like to hear it. Me too. Yeah, D-Dude has been on before. He likes to tell me I'm pretty. It's been a while, though. It is a little weird. Listen, I don't want to talk about oil. I have had my fair share of talking about fucking oil for the last several days. I'm good. He did get shy all of a sudden. Tropos. Listen, no more oil. Alex, no. No, Alex, no. We're not going there. We're not fucking doing it. Matter of fact, I'm looking here right at my fucking Google search that was up before. Talk about Shelby County, Alabama, and electric farming stuff and proposed national grid changes and all this shit. No new wars and increasing the debt ceiling. Okay. You should shut up, fantastic. You're in the jacuzzi, so you can't join. Okay, fair enough. We'll have a conversation another day, but I would like to know, like, how you feel. Like, with the no new wars and the increasing debt ceiling, like, what emotions does that bring for you? See? No, he's not, Alex. You know that. Well, Vanessa, I want to ask him about that, but I want to have a conversation. Listen, I know a hell of a lot more about electric farm equipment and heavy machinery than I would ever like to know. You just screamed out loud. How many of you guys looked up the bee lab from the University of Minnesota after we talked about bees the other day? Bees! Did any of you guys go and look up the bee lab? How many of you guys went and got stickers from Atomic Cactus stickers? You didn't yet? Did anybody go and get stickers from Atomic Cactus stickers? I don't know if you guys know this, but if you go to atomiccactusstickers.com and use the code Amanda and you buy these beautiful stickers, it's like a little series, Fun Parks Not Wars, 100% of the proceeds from this series of stickers is going to UNFPA. UNFPA is an organization that provides menstrual kits and safe birthing kits to women and girls in dangerous areas of the world, be it because they're experiencing famine or war or whatever it is. They provide menstrual kits, which include all of the things that they need, the sanitary napkins, underwear, everything, safe birthing kits, which includes sterile gloves, draping, all of the things necessary to give women a good chance at having a safe and clean birth. So 100% of the proceeds from Atomic Cactus stickers on this series, Fun Parks Not Wars, goes to UNFPA. And if you get anything else in their store, 30% of the proceeds are going to UNFPA. So it is an amazing cause. I've actually done work with UNFPA before. I absolutely love them. Yep, towels, not hot water. That's not something that they can put in a kit, but there's buckets, like there's a whole bunch of cool shit in there. Let me look it up and tell you exactly what's in it. because I know there's more. They're called Dignity Kits. So some regions that they deliver these kits to, I know they do it to Ukraine. If you donate, so if you get these stickers and 100% of the proceeds are going to UNFPA, $25 provides 5 pregnant people with emergency birth kits so they can bring their babies into the world as safely as possible despite an emergency. $75 provides women and girls with dignity kits, which will enable them to manage their period after being displaced. $135 provides 3 mama kits to new mothers so they have everything they need to take care of themselves and their newborns after birth. How amazing is that? No, it is legit. Like, whenever I do anything for a charity, with a charity, anything, I make sure it's a legit cause. And people, if you are not a menstruating person, if you are not a birthing person, you don't understand how these kits will exponentially change lives. Like, radically so. So you guys got to go over to it's unfpa.org, but if you want to get the stickers, Atomic Cactus stickers. And they have these Fun Parks Not Wars. They also sent me this cute little Resist sticker. And when they said that they were mailing it out to me, just how they would mail it out to you. There's also a Know Your Rights card in relation to immigration and ICE. So these are good. They come in their kits. There's also this funny ass sticker that makes fun of the Epstein files, the redacted sticker. You can get you one of those. So if you're not getting something from Fun Parks Not Wars, then 30% of the proceeds still go there. Guys, $25, we can do a lot with $25. 5 pregnant people can get emergency birth kits. That's fucking crazy. We love it. The redacted sticker is pretty funny. I know you guys can't read it because it's backwards and it's tiny, but it says lock them all up and throw away the key. Yes, that's it, Jason. AtomicCactusStickers.com. We love them. They're great. I actually came across Atomic Cactus stickers on Threads, and I was like, anybody have a small business that's willing to work with me to do some good? And they were right away. They're like, what's the mission? What are we doing, sis? Like, let's do it. And I said, let's do it. And we decided UNFPA was the charity that we were going to devote our time and energy to. And they willingly were like 100% of the proceeds. Like, it wasn't even a question. They were just like 100%. I'm like, babe, you got to cover your costs. And they're like, well, that's why we're going to do proceeds and not 100% of sales. And I was like, fair. Make America gay again. I like stickers. I like stickers. Hi, Jano. What else came in here? Oh, there's a monthly sticker club, too. You get 3 limited stickers every month for only $8.55. And then you get a free sticker booklet for your first reoccurring month. And at checkout, if you use code FIRSTMONTH50, you get 50% off your first reoccurring month subscription. You did, Alex. It's your fault. The GOP does not love people. The GOP loves white men, and that's it. Perfect, Atropos. Cover it with Atomic Cactus stickers. He sure did. He sure did. It's your fault. All your fault. I don't like to put stickers on my cups. I leave my cups snaky. My cups are naked. That's not true, Jana. I don't dislike you. I feel like you're intelligent. And you're white. I dislike conversations about oil. I've had my fair share of oil conversations and I'm over it. Correct, Tropos. You nailed it. Nailed it. Oh boy. What's up?
Hello?
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, it says real white man.
Oh, I'm sorry, real white man.
Thank you. Yeah. So
Where did this account come from?
that's not important. I'm a former FBA. I'm an indigenous Italian from South Africa. But that's not important. Why do you still support the GOP? Let's see. I didn't think this one through, honestly.
Just is it fifis in your tum tum?
No, I don't think
in your
so.
tum tum make you want to support the GOP?
No, not necessarily. I think it's more like the tingling sensation in my toes more than anything. I try to stay,
Oh.
yeah, I try to avoid like going by feelings that I get like in my stomach because I think that's a little weird.
You can't distinguish whether it's feelings or gas.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, that's fair.
But I mean that's just a part of life. So I feel like if I'm gonna support something, I wait till I get like that tingling sensation that like goes through my toes. Have you ever heard of the song hold on one second, I'll be right back.
Okay. I know you guys know who that is. If you guys don't know who that is, we can't be friends. Tummy tickles make MAGA giggle. Oh my god. Jano, we're not doing it tonight. We can't. I can't do more oil talk. I can't, babe. I literally cannot. I can't handle it. Hi, Kiki.
Hello, love.
What's up?
I see you Anonymous joined us.
Yes. Listen, I promised Chicken Nugget something on both of our behalves. And so you have to be down for this. We're going to teach her how to make friendship bracelets and lanyards.
Okay.
All right.
We can learn together.
Oh, you don't know how? Oh, babe, I'm teaching you too. I'm going to give a master class on how to make friendship bracelets. We're making each other friendship bracelets.
Okay. Done.
Katie's knows who it is.
The song is called Bubbly.
Can't say that I know that song.
Can you play it?
Bubbly? Sure.
Yeah.
For you? Sure. I don't know what you're getting me into, but who
It's
sings
like one
this
of my
song?
favorite songs.
Oh
I
my
believe it's
god.
Colby
I know this song.
Kaylee. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, this is my
Calais.
jam right here. I love this song.
I can't
It's
believe
such
I'm
a
playing
beautiful
this.
song. The melody in her voice is just great.
I've been awake for a while now.
Yeah,
Got me
see?
feeling like a child now. 'Cause every time I see your bubbly face, I get the tingles in a silly place. Starts in my toes and I crinkle my nose. Wherever
Wait, hold on. Can you pause it?
Yes.
Do you see how it says it starts in your toes?
Makes you crinkle your nose.
Yes, see? Now you're understanding.
Oh, I do. I get it now.
Yeah.
This
I'm
was
glad I could help
perfect.
you see the vision, honestly.
I see it. I see it. I get it now.
Yeah.
No, Alex. real,
Well-
real white man is literally like my child.
Well, anyways, it seems like I've converted you. So I'm gonna take this as a W, and I'm gonna go troll some other people.
Perfect. You can have the dub. Make sure
Yeah.
you say some crazy shit when you're trolling them, though. Be prepared next time.
Yeah, I gotta my profile. Did my profile picture change yet?
It should be. It's a black and white picture, but I can't see exactly what.
Nah, it hasn't changed yet. When it change, hold on, I'm gonna show you a picture of what it looks like when it's like regular.
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a great live. I'll see y'all later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
That was Quentin. That was Quentin, guys. If you don't know who Quentin is, they're frequently on my panel in the mornings as Socrates' last student. It's okay, A. They're friendly. They were just fucking with me. Yeah. That's my son. I love him. I will fight somebody for him. And I actually know how to fight. If you know, you know. No worries, Jano. It's okay. It's all right. Kiki and I are going to be together this weekend. Are you excited, Kiki?
Yep. I am.
Me too.
I just got off the I just got off the picket line like 3 hours ago, and it was like 45 degrees. So,
Jesus Christ.
not a fan.
What are we doing this weekend? We're doing a couple things. One of them is going to Pride. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Fidel Castro official. Oh my God, I can't with him. This is too much. We're gonna go to Lake County Pride Fest. It's supposed to be like this really big thing. I did reach out to them to find out if I could get media or creator credentials so that I could have a little bit more access to document it, which would be great because it's supposed to be a big thing. Florida has started doing Pride already. Like Miami had their Pride. Orlando's is in October. They take place all throughout the year. It just depends on the municipality, to be honest. We gay all the time, baby.
If I'm still in the
Tampa's the same now.
Chicago area, I'll be at the Chicago Pride.
Maybe I'll come up to Chicago in June. Depends on what happens with trending up.
Hi, Amanda. Amanda's in the comments.
I know, I just said hi,
bestie from.
bestie. Wait, are you in Florida? Oh, no, you're in Chicago. Just kidding. I've never been to Seattle Pride. I've never been to a West Coast Pride. I've never been to a West Coast Pride. What was I going to say? I was about to say something. Oh, yeah, so we're going to Lake County Pride Fest, which is just outside of Orlando. I think it's happening. I think it's like about 30-ish minutes from me. 30, maybe. But it's supposed to be a big thing. It's going to be one of the biggest Pride Fests in the state of Florida. So we love it. Virginia judge has struck down the Democratic-backed redistricting amendment in full, ruling it unconstitutional and void from the start. All votes from the April 21st special election are now invalid, and the state is permanently blocked from using or implementing new maps. How the fuck did they make that decision already? Qasim just messaged me. I'm wearing a rainbow dress. Do you want to see my dress? I'll show you. I'll be right back. Zena, you stinky bastard, but at least your farts are staying on this side of the room. Where is my dress? Oh, there she is.
I did see that they were going to appeal it.
This is what I'm wearing. It's a bride. I'm not going to try it on because that requires me putting on a bra, and I'm just too fucking lazy for that. And I have little rainbows to put on my face. It's a family-friendly event, so if you're anywhere near Lake County, Florida, and you want to go out on Sunday, last year when I was at St. Pete Pride, there were people who recognized me and said hello to me, and I loved every second of it, even though, of course I'm going to wear jewelry. I wear jewelry every day. Come say hi. Come say hi.
I will be there with Amanda, and yes, Amanda had probably at least a dozen, if not 24 people come up to her and say...
Not that many.
It was a lot.
It was a handful of people. It was a handful of people.
No.
Okay. Whatever you say. And I was so sweaty. Oh my God. I looked awful because it was so fucking hot in St. Pete. Like, I was disgusting. And they're like, can we take a picture? And I'm like, sure. Big ass jewels. Well, I like to keep it cute. I'll probably just keep on what I have on. I might put on a layered necklace because I have on my Virgo necklace right now. And I'll wear bigger earrings. And I'll wear the 9,000 rings that I normally wear. But I probably won't wear anything big. I'm taking my daughter. The little one's going to come. She's very excited to go to her first Pride. Dude, I looked like a wet rat. Like my hair was all sweaty. It was gross. It was fucking gross. And people were like, "Can I have a hug?" And I'm like, "You really want to hug me like this? Like I'm sweaty, friend. But if you want a hug, I will hug you."
I couldn't drink enough water at St. Pete Pride last year. It was so hot and humid.
I should have worn my. I don't remember. What did I wear to Pride? I don't even remember. Oh, I just wore a black tank top. I should have worn my shirt that said "Wake up, sluts! It's time to sin." But I'm not going to wear the slut shirt with my daughter with me. I mean, she doesn't care. She knows Mama uses bad words. And she doesn't repeat them, but still. She's so funny. She's so cute. She asked me, she says, "Mommy, can I say a bad word?" And I'm like, I don't know what bad word you want to say. So I'm saying yes with caution. And she's like, "What the crap?" I'm like, "That's your bad word, crap?" She's like, "Yeah, it's not nice." She's like, "It is a bad word." Funny enough, I don't have a Be Gay Do Crime shirt.
I do.
It's in my store. There, if you go to amandainformed.com and go to the shop, there is a Be Gay Do Crime shirt. There is Pride gear in there. The bathing suits, the bathing suits are so nice. Kiara and I have matching bikinis. And I got Tati the it's like a sports bra type cut and the board shorts, and then I got their wife a one piece. They're really pretty. You guys should check them out in the store. And the quality of the fabric is, because I wouldn't buy it and wear it. If it's not something that I would buy and wear, I wouldn't sell it to you guys. I haven't made new merch in a while, though. I think the last thing I made, there's a Chaos Caucus shirt, and then Fascism is Bad history. There's a lot of cool shit in there. Go check it out. amandainformed.com. Matter of fact, anything you guys buy from the store between now and May 15th, which is when the promotion ends with Atomic Cactus stickers, anything you buy from the store, 100% of the proceeds will go to UNFPA. There's cups, phone cases, all kinds of shit, man. And if there's something that you want that's not in there, you want to make a design, we could do that. I have no problem doing that. What's up, Jamaican? Hello, Mark. How are you?
I am good.
That's great. I'm so happy to hear that. What would you like to add to the conversation?
Well, do I support the GOP? Yeah, I do. I really do.
Why is that?
Why not? Why wouldn't I?
I mean, I'm interested in your opinion. What is it about the GOP that you support?
Sovereignty. Countries back. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the fact that we want to have people that are supposed to be here in Americans. Well, imagine that in our country. But we don't want a bunch of illegals just come storming the walls, man. I mean, you wouldn't want them in your house, would you?
I've had immigrants in my house.
Oh, do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because they're people and they're pretty fucking cool. Well, except for my mother-in-law. I don't really like her too much. I'm married to an immigrant.
Okay, well, that's funny. I have to laugh about that. I don't like the mother-in-law.
I'm married to an immigrant, and I'm a first-generation American. So I have no problem with
look, let me say this to you. I have no problem with people in general. People are beautiful people. They just are. They're just, people are great. But if you're coming in here and you want to do some bad things, I have a problem with that. I don't
disagree with you on that.
I have a problem with that. And I will say this a little bit more. So please let me do this.
Sure.
They are, when I'm not going to say whether they're yard workers and laundry, whatever. My wife is Hispanic. I've been married to her for 38 years. She's from
Mm-hmm.
Uvalde, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, she's on the border. She's in southern Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And they are the most beautiful women and the most beautiful people. They work hard, they live hard, and they love hard. I
Okay.
get all that. I get
Mm-hmm.
that. But don't come in here and try to get past people that you got to obey the laws, man. And if they say, if you have to put a stamp on the envelope, then put a stamp on it. But they'll go, nah, I don't think I will. I think I'll just go around it. I mean, what the hell? I mean, why would we do that?
So let's do a little would you rather. Would you
Okay, come
rather
on. Come on.
kick people out of this country who have established themselves in their communities and are a net positive? Or would you rather fix our immigration system?
Both. No, let me take that back. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Fix the immigration issue, obviously. Without, I mean, that ought to be bipartisan. It just absolutely should be. And people that are doing what they're supposed to do, remember, this is where I think
Mm-hmm.
do what you're supposed to do. And if you're doing right and you're not hurting people and you're not harming people and you're trying to take care of your family, the devil himself cannot get to you through me if you're doing that.
I agree with you. Oh, I agree with you. But I think our problem is not, you know, illegal immigration. I think our problem is our immigration system in and of itself, because the backlog is horrendous. You know, the processing fees are a little high. They're unachievable for people who are trying
Well,
to leave dangerous situations.
and you're right. And the problem is it takes so long to get done. That is the problem. It takes there's so much bureaucracy that you have to go through to get it done, and that is absolutely ridiculous.
I agree. I agree.
I mean,
I agree with
and
you.
so when you push people to a situation, they're not a full belly with food in their gut. When they hit our borders, they are starving and they want to get in here and they want to make money and prosper and do like, oh, imagine that, the rest of us.
Right, and
And
most of them
between,
do.
and absolutely. And then they got to stand in line and you got to do this and you got to do that and you got to do this. In the meantime, they're starving. They're not working. They're not making money.
Well, they do. They do work. A lot of people who
Well,
come here
I know.
undocumented are still eligible for ITIN numbers, and
Well,
they
yeah,
contribute to our taxes, and they're productive citizens, the majority of them.
I absolutely. But what I'm pointing out to you is this. You have no idea how much you and I really, really agree with one another.
It sounds like we do.
And yeah, absolutely. But here's the thing about it. I'm not. Listen. I'm all about God, guts, glory, steaks, mashed potatoes, and the whole red, white, and blue. I'm about that. I'm all about honor. I'm all about do what you're supposed to do, but do not bring chaos to the table. There is no room for that. There is no room for that. Period.
So, in this game of
Say
would you
yes, you
rather,
agree. Say you agree. Say you agree.
I agree. We don't have room for chaos. We don't have room for chaos.
Absolutely. All right,
And
thank
a
you.
lot of the chaos that's caused is because of the piss poor excuse we have for an immigration system.
And how long has that been
honestly.
going on, do you think?
Oh God, for fucking ever, for decades and decades, for longer than I've been alive.
I've researched it. It's been going on for 62 years.
Longer than I've been alive.
Well,
So
I hate to say this, but I'm 66. But
feeling the way
yeah,
that you feel, and I agree with you, except for one thing,
okay,
and that's
bring it
the
on.
kick them out. That's where we disagree.
No, I didn't
Now,
say kick them out. I didn't
my
say that.
feelings. Okay, well, my feelings are that we should not invest the money, the billions of dollars into ICE to remove people and build detention centers and all of that stuff. That we should spend that money fixing our immigration system by hiring more judges, getting more administrative staff to process paperwork, and then using the funds, because there actually would be more funds left over, to invest in our education system and infrastructure.
Okay, let me ask you. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I have to.
No, you're good.
Okay, so what is your name? What do I call you? What is your
Amanda.
name?
My name's Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. My name is Mark. Okay,
Nice
listen.
to meet you, Mark.
Nice to meet you too. I'm 66 years old come
Mm.
August. Okay, and I'm someone says you're Gen X. No, I'm not. I'm a baby boomer. And I grew up. Let me tell you, I've seen it. I've been it. I've seen it all. I agree with everything you just said. I really, 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 really do.
Okay. What's the but?
However,
Yeah, there's a but.
okay,
The but.
well, the buts. The old saying is when somebody says "but," that's the part you really listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I have a but because if you take all that money that we spend on ICE, all the money that we spend on legislation, all the money that we spend on all this bureaucratic bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
and if we put it to the border of the country and bringing the people in, get enough people to get them brought in, get them vetted, get them to do all these things, then this stuff stops. It will
Yeah.
show the people that are not good should not be here, so you stop them. And the people
Right.
that are good to be here, listen, I want to tell you something, and this is the God's honest truth, Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
I retired about 4 years ago. I sold my food manufacturing company. I owned a company that I made tamales. I'm not kidding you. I made
I love
Hispanic
tamales.
food items, and we were the official tamale of Texas for
Oh, that's
10
awesome.
years. Yes, but
Oh,
here's
that's
the thing
so
about it.
cool.
Well, let me tell you something. Every person that I had working there, and I'm telling you this from my heart, I'm also stage 3 cancer.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So don't please don't say that because people say
Hell
that.
no, you're gonna kick the shit out of cancer.
Am I going to kick the shit out of it?
Yeah, you
It's
are.
well, it's been kicking the shit out of me here lately. But let me say this to you. Let's get past it because it's not about me. It really isn't.
Mm-hmm.
The people that I had there, and my first person and family business that we hired, her name was Rhonda Rodriguez, and
Mm-hmm.
she was our first employee, and she retired about 7 years ago. And people that we had that have been there for 20, 30, I had the business for 43 years.
Oh wow.
And they are true Hispanic Tejano family with just love,
Mm-hmm.
just amazing, just absolutely amazing people. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't look at them as my employee. They were not. They were my sisters and they were my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the president and CEO of that company. And I wore jeans every day. I walked out there on the line and I
Mm-hmm.
helped them wrap tamales every single day.
Well, you sound like a really good guy, Mark. I'm confused why you would vote Republican. What is
Because
the
Republicans
reason?
believe in it's okay. Now if you let me say this and don't interrupt me, then I can get through it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
And
sure.
okay. I believe, and I really believe this, that the last real Democrat, the real last Democrat was John F. Kennedy. I really believe that.
That's fair.
And I also believe this. It has always been that the Democrats were for the blue collar, and they were
Mm-hmm.
always for the guy, let's call him the underdog. The Democrats are always for the underdog. And let me tell you, man, come on, I'm 66. I'm an ex hippie. I was all about that, man. I
Yeah.
was. Okay, and I still am, obviously. You can probably hear it. I got kids that are 44 years old. I got 4 sons. So
Yeah.
what I'm leading up to is, but Republicans have always been about business, about, just hear me,
Mm-hmm.
about, but they were about business, making money, doing it, prosper.
Mm-hmm.
What has happened, I believe, in the past, and I'm hesitating for a second here, and I'm probably understating this. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that Democrats have been infiltrated. I believe that hard. I don't like to use terms. Leftist. I don't want. I believe that Democrats have been infiltrated, and I believe also that Republicans have as well. And what they've been infiltrated with is self-derived people that is all about them and themselves. And that's what
I
it's
agree.
all about. And they don't give a shit about this ground that the Indians were here before any of us were.
Well, we call them indigenous people. Just so you know.
Well, okay, well,
Because Indian people are from India, and so the Native
well,
American
you got
community, just
Indians
so you
and you
know,
got.
and I know that you're not doing it
You know what?
intentionally.
I'm talking about feather. Okay, I mean I'm not trying to be.
I know, but we
Let's
just
don't.
so you know. That's all.
Well, I kind of do know, but anyway, I think things got twisted. I think people that greed and self righteousness is just torn our country apart. And I believe that I had no idea, Amanda, who you are. I've never met you. I wouldn't know you if I fell on you. But
Yeah,
I do believe this. I believe that you do care about mankind. I
I
do
do.
believe that you care about people that just want to get by, like me and you. I'm on disability. I've got stage 3 cancer. I'm about all that. Okay, I'm
But
about that.
Mark, you
But
voted for
do
the
you?
people who don't want to help you.
Well,
You
honey,
vote.
that's okay. Well, listen, let's you and I don't go there because I'm really enjoying talking to you. Okay,
Okay.
and I'm not stupid.
Well, the
Please
thing
trust
is,
me.
Mark, I
No,
want
no, no.
to.
Wait.
Okay.
There are Republicans that are. Oh, I don't know. I want to use wrong words on here because there's other people listening. There's people that just need to just go somewhere. Go do something else. You don't need to be doing this. Listen. I didn't vote for Donald J. Trump because I thought he was like oh, look at this. Here's a so-called comedian, not celebrity or any of this stuff, and a billionaire. I don't care about that shit. I do not care. Matter of fact, if he called me up right now, and I am being 100% totally honest with you, Amanda. If he called me up and says, Mark, he uses the word beautiful all the time, which I think is kind of weird, but I don't know what that's about, but whatever. And he goes, I'm
Okay.
going to drink a beer with you, and that'd be beautiful. I wouldn't do it. You know why I wouldn't do it, Amanda? Because I
Why?
don't care. I don't care about knowing him personally. I don't care about. I don't. I don't. It doesn't mean I don't care morally. I don't care about his lifestyle and all this stuff. I want somebody to get our country and do checks and balances, credits and debits, to
Okay.
make balance out the checkbook, man. If you've never ever listen, if you've never ever ran a company and you've never done any ever worked, you've been a politician your entire life, and there's a bunch of them out there, and you know there is, Amanda. And but the ones that have worked on that have literally had to go work, clock in and clock out, they
Yeah,
get it. You get it, Amanda. I know you
I do.
do.
I do.
And I do too. I do too, because I built my company. Oh my God, that's a whole nother level.
So,
Nonetheless,
mhm.
I hired people at my company that were my partners. And these were Hispanic people that I would give my life for because they were true, they were honest.
So
But
how do
if
we
you
get you
hear
to vote progressive? Like what do we need to do for you not to vote Republican?
okay, all right. So you asked, that's a question, and you asked me, so let me answer, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Like Republicans, like people in the Republican aisle, every time I see that, I picture people. It's funny because I was a president and CEO of a company of 351 people. I had my name on banknotes personally for $1 million personally, but I never wore a suit because I don't believe I don't believe it's about what you wear and how you look. It's about what you do.
For
And
sure.
when I was there at my company that we sold, I was always there on the line. So to answer your question and just get off this ramble, I apologize.
You're okay.
I don't. When I look at the other side, if I'm going to say some stuff that you're going to get bothered by, but I want you
Maybe.
to bite your tongue, please. Okay.
Okay.
If Kamala Harris and the the guy that she's going to have for vice president have won, Amanda, you cannot tell me we wouldn't be in deep shit right now. You cannot tell me that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, well then, please. All right, I'm going to be quiet because I really got to hear this. I really got to hear what you think is. All right, I'm shutting up now. Please tell me.
Sure. So I think that Kamala Harris had a better plan for small business. She had a
Like
better
what?
plan. Well, so they were going to give tax deductions for startups between $5,000 and $50,000. That was one thing. They were also going to make it easier for small businesses to get loans. There was going to be tax deductions for people at the personal level. They were going to solve the affordability crisis of housing by adding more homes to the market, so increasing the supply to meet the demand so that they couldn't continue to outprice people from their neighborhoods. I
Okay,
believe
can I
in
ask
that.
you this? Can I ask
Sure.
you this? Why didn't she do that when she was vice president? Why didn't she make that happen?
Because it's not within her power to do that.
Well, but
That's the
here's the thing.
legislator that has to do that,
Okay,
and then the
and
president has to sign it.
you're absolutely correct. But the thing that gets me the most about that, you never heard nothing from her whatsoever. Nothing.
We did. We heard a lot from her, but I think maybe because of where you are geographically,
I'm
you
in
may not have.
Texas.
Yeah, so you probably weren't exposed to what Kamala Harris was talking about.
No,
I'm
I
talking
was.
about what we talked about hiring judges. That was part of her plan. I will say that I don't agree with, you know, the parties, both of them, and their support of Israel. That's just not something that I support.
Well,
I feel
listen,
like,
can I ask you, Amanda? I'm sorry. I'm
no, you're
sorry. I
okay.
did not
It's
mean
okay.
to interrupt. Do you have an issue about the Israel
I have an
situation?
issue with the Israeli government and how they're handling things.
Do you feel like there's some little kind of stuff going on?
I think it's a land grab and it's a genocide.
Really? Well, why do
I
you think
do.
it's a genocide? How was it genocide on October the 7th?
Well, so when we talk about October the 7th, we have to look at the historical context of the
Yeah,
event,
but
right?
what happened on October 7th? It was a
1,200
genocide.
people died. That's not a
Yeah.
genocide.
Well, no, wait a minute, Amanda. Wait a minute. Take the number of people in Israel and then take the number that were slaughtered, babies, infants, women, and take the number of people when America was attacked on 9/11 and the number of 3,200 people died. If you will take that mathematically, if you'll take the number of 1,200 people, you go, well, it's only 1,200. So listen, and please don't get mad at me, okay? Because I'm not trying to pick a fight. I am not doing it because I love talking to you. I really, really, really do.
I'm enjoying
And
this
this matter,
conversation too.
well, this is actually the first time I've ever gotten on to do something like this. So anyway, it's only so. Don't say it's only 12. It wasn't a genocide. It's only 1,200. It's 1,200 people.
So 1,200 people should not have
1,200
lost their
people.
lives.
And
1,200 people should
1,200.
not have lost their lives.
No, absolutely not.
Hamas was wrong for that.
And neither should 3,200 people. And neither
I agree.
should Palestinians. Okay, this is where you'll see where I'm what's the term? Fair and balanced. They say on Fox, fair and balanced, whatever.
Oh, I don't watch
Um,
Fox.
okay, I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't. Well, I don't watch CNN, so whatever.
Oh, I don't
But
either.
anyway, okay, but they're both upside down on their bullshit. I mean, they just are. So, but here's the thing: Palestinians, for whatever the reason was, they elected Hamas to run that corridor. Okay, that might not be the right words I'm using. Running
I understand.
or
They were elected. I
governing
understand.
or whatever. They
I understand what you're
allowed
saying.
them. They allowed them to do it. Which, in from what I know, and obviously I don't know everything without a doubt, but from what I know, that was a bad mistake, just in my opinion.
Sure.
Okay,
Well,
now
so we also
now I
have
want to
to.
move forward. Now I want to move forward
Okay.
because they made a bad mistake on their voting or whoever made that decision.
Mhm.
There, you talk about collateral damage. When the Hamas, which is terrorist, which is funded by Iran, which is funded by other countries.
Just be careful what words you use. If you're going to talk about Hamas, you have to say H group, and you can't say the T word. You have to say something else. We usually say like
Oh, okay, because
schmarrers
it's
or something,
on, because
because
it's
TikTok
on.
will flag you. They'll
Oh, oops.
suspend
Okay,
you.
well, I meant TikTokers. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the platform.
Sorry. All
But
right. So
I just want
what
to,
I'm
for
getting at.
context, I just want to tell you something for
Okay,
context.
well, I really appreciate that because I was on here about 2 weeks ago, and I was only on there for a second, and I thought, you know what, you scared me, and I thought, tonight I have to go talk to this person because I believe that we agree. All right, let me get past that. All right, so Palestinians they agree with Hamas governing their corridor,
They don't.
their area. Yeah.
Not
Okay.
anymore.
Well, no, I know not anymore. But what I'm leading up to is you'll appreciate this. I shouldn't say that. You might appreciate this.
Okay.
So the brutal, and it was brutal. There's nobody can say it wasn't. That on October 7th that happened. It was just terrible. It was just horrible.
Oh yeah, I think any loss of
However,
life is terrible.
well, yeah, and particularly the way it is done to slander a human being is just
But
terrible. But
but
I'm
again,
blinking.
Mark, I have to bring up context, right? So what happened on
Okay.
October 7th was not unprovoked. It was not unprovoked. Netanyahu is directly involved in the creation of H group. That's for starters. And maybe you can understand this if I give you a little bit of analogy, okay? If I
Okay.
came to your house every day, you're home with your wife, your children, and I come to your house every day and I punch you in the face. How many times do I have to punch you in the face before you punch me back?
Well, that's that wouldn't be good for you to do that.
Right. So what happened was, since Israel's pretty much inception, okay, the Israeli government and even people, the settlers in Israel, have gone and taken land, have ravaged children and women, have done horrific things to the Palestinians. And it came to a point where they said, enough, we can't do this anymore, we can't take this anymore. And they started fighting back at a larger scale. And that
Who
is
did this?
why the result of
Wait.
October 7th.
Now, who did this? Who did that?
The
Who?
Palestinians.
Okay.
Because we associate, when we're talking about this situation, we associate the H group with Palestine. Now, we understand that that is not representative of the people of Palestine, because they haven't, more than half of the people in Palestine now that are alive have never been able to vote for or against H group. because most of them are children.
Well,
So
I quit. I quit
go ahead.
talking because I'm listening to you.
No, you're fine. So we know, we have watched
Now,
the
when you say
IDF.
we, please tell me, what do you mean by we?
Just, it's a general we. The
Okay,
general
okay.
population who has been
Because I didn't know if
in
you were
tune.
Palestinian, so I didn't thought,
I'm
well,
not. No,
maybe she
I'm not
is.
Palestinian. So when people watch and observe what's going on in the region, you can go back. There's like a documentary that's, I want to say it's like 10 or 15 years old, and in this documentary, there are children outside playing and they're doing whatever, and the IDF starts shooting rubber bullets at the children.
Why would they do that?
Unprovoked.
No, but why would they do that?
Because they don't like Palestinians. So much so that they restrict their right to travel between Gaza
But why
and the
do
West
they?
Bank.
Why would the IDF, the Israelis, get up in the morning and go, you know what? I think I want to go shoot some little kids with some rubber bullets. Why would
they terrorize them?
Well, I don't like my neighbor, but I'm not going to go shoot him with rubber bullets.
They terrorize
And
them.
it is okay. What do you mean? So you know that they terrorize them?
Yes, the IDF does in fact terrorize Palestinians.
Okay.
There's a lot of documented evidence of
Okay.
things
Well, where
happening.
can I listen, Amanda? Don't, and again, please don't get mad and hang up and go, well, you're not, and then you cut me off, meaning you kick me off. Please don't do it because I really enjoy talking to you.
I'm not going to give you that.
Where can I find those receipts?
There's a lot of shit on YouTube. That documentary, let me see if I can find the name for you. Documentary.
You know, I'm serious because I need to know this because what I didn't finish telling you is because of what happened October the 7th, I believe that the retaliation created horrible collateral damage to people that had nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get that, Amanda?
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
What did you really hear? What I just said? What I
You
said?
said that these people have nothing to do with
I
it.
believe that the Israelis they reacted, and it was some. Oh my God.
Well, I don't want to say Israelis because there's a lot of Israelis who are protesting what is going on in Gaza. It's the Israeli government specifically.
Right. Yeah. I wonder. I'm gonna put it to you. Talk about TikTok having be careful with stuff. I want to put. I agree with you. I want to be careful what I say.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible, and I just don't.
It is. But that's still like, I'm going to be honest with you, Mark. You sound like a progressive. You sound like somebody who genuinely cares about people and human rights, who genuinely cares about policy that protects people. But the vote that you cast doesn't reflect that. And that's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of and find out why you voted the way that you did.
Okay, the reason why I did, I'll do it again. Now, if you disagree with me, don't take it personal, okay?
Okay.
Because it's not easy to talk to because they take it personal.
No,
I'm not talking about any of your family members. You're not talking about any of my family members. So there's no reason why we should take it personal. I think Kamala Harris, okay, let me back up. I won't do that yet because if I do that, you're liable to go, okay, I can't say it no more.
No, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I've heard
already told you. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, both sides, right? Trump, like I told you, I want somebody that I think running a country, being the boss of a country, you got to know your shit. You got to understand checks and balances. You got to. It's not just about keeping people from invading your country, obviously, but you got to have money to fix the potholes, to fix the bridges, to do these things. And you got to understand that if you don't have the money in the bank to do it, you can't do it. And the only way that you know if you have the money in the bank is if you understand checks and balances, debits and credits. And if you've never been in the business world to understand that, if you always had somebody take care of all your finances, then how would you know how to do that?
But the
Now,
thing
here's
is,
the
Mark,
thing.
but the
Well,
thing
now, wait a
is, I
minute.
just want to
Okay, well,
interject for a second.
okay, all right.
Donald Trump's administration has increased our national debt by 2.2 trillion, and that's just from the beginning of 2025.
I
$2.2
believe that
trillion.
is. Well,
And
Amanda,
this is out
I
of
got to
date
agree.
because it's
I
not
have to
including the
agree.
money for what's going on with Iran.
Okay, absolutely. I was about to say, I agree. I can only imagine what it is since the Iran situation. Now, on a personal note, Amanda, and you, of all people that I've talked to in the past 20 minutes, I guess, I don't know how long I've been on here, I feel so much empathy for the Persian people. They, for 47 years, they had they had been raped and pillaged,
Yeah.
tormented, and taken their whole culture and turned it wrong side out. That is that is horrific to me. I can't even fathom of waking up every morning. There are women and kids, 18, 19 years old, and they don't know you got to be a certain way when you go outside. That is insane to me. I cannot wrap that around my head. I literally cannot wrap that around my head. So the disruption, obviously, what Donald Trump is doing right now, agree with it or not, it has kind of put a stick in the home problem for the Islamic Republic there. And I'm happy. You know why I'm happy? Because every time I see a video and I see the Persian people on the streets and they're dancing, I think that is the most amazing thing. That is, talk about
Don't disagree with
freedom.
that. But again,
Absolutely.
we have to look at history because the same thing happened in Iraq. People were thrilled. They were dancing in the streets. Everything was a celebration. Where are the people of Iraq now?
Well, but what caused that deal
They did,
over there?
geeky. When the supreme leader was eliminated, they were in fact dancing in the streets.
Well, but here's the thing about it. Oh my God, I'm probably gonna wake up dead tomorrow. The deal with Iraq is someone goes after that because the dad was threatened. So he used the military to retaliate. You didn't hear that, did you?
To retaliate. I heard you.
Do you know what I mean by that?
No, elaborate.
I don't want to because now I'm scared.
I'm not
I'm
going to get
afraid the
mad at
GOP.
you.
I'm not worried about you getting mad at me. I'm worried about the GOP going, oh, look, this guy figured it out. Let's go make him disappear like the other 13 scientists did here
Listen,
recently.
I'm already on a list, so if I'm still here, you're good.
What nationality are you? Can I ask you that?
I'm Colombian and Italian.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
The
I'm a
problem with
mutt.
the Iran situation is we created the situation where the Islamic regime or the Islamic Republic was taking power. We created that situation.
Explain.
When Iran wanted to, and I'm sorry, Amanda, it is going to go to oil.
All right.
Sorry.
Is that a bad thing for you, Amanda?
It's an inside joke.
Okay.
When Iran wanted to nationalize their oil, I want to say it was Aramco, but I could be wrong. But it is what is now BP. It was the British company that was getting subsidies from that, and they did not want to have Iran nationalize their oil because it would take away profits from them. So they asked the United States to intervene, and they helped overthrow the Shah of Iran at that time.
You're telling me? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I don't know what your
No,
name
no,
is.
you're fine.
You're telling me the United States assisted the Islamic Republican people
Yes,
to help
they
overthrow the Persian people.
they helped install the. They actually helped start the Islamic Revolution by overthrowing the leader at the time of Iran.
Receipts, please. Where did
I
you?
am.
You can't
I'm.
just you have to tell me where you got this because I got to research it. I got to connect the dots. I cannot take what somebody says and go, "Oh, okay." I'm 66 years old. I learned a long time ago that doesn't work. If you
No.
tell me where you got that from and it connects the dots, and
Um.
that is true what you just said, I want to go dig a hole in my backyard and crawl in it. I cannot
Amanda knows my
believe.
current situation, so Amanda can look that up for me.
So,
Okay,
there,
really? I mean, what?
yeah, in 1953, there was a CIA-backed coup that helped install the prime minister. I can't ever pronounce his name. Mossadegh. I don't know. I can't pronounce his name, so sorry if I butchered that.
I've heard the
But then in
name.
1999, there was a revolution. The Carter administration engaged in shit with them in 79. Like, the information is all on the internet, and you can read like historically how the U.S. has intervened in Iran and what they and what the outcomes were.
Well, then why did in '79 then why did Iran take the people hostage for all that time? If that happened.
Fuck if I know.
Well, now wait a minute. I can't believe you just said that because it sounded like you knew everything about it. I just see that's where the dots don't connect. Think
So,
about it.
okay, during that revolution in 1979, the United
Well,
States
it
discouraged.
wasn't a revolution; it was a kidnapping. But go ahead.
Well, they discouraged the. Oh, so you do know about it, Mark? They
I
discouraged
do know
the
about it. I just want to
Iranian
hear you
military
say
from a
it.
coup. Okay,
Right.
so they wanted Khomeini to protect American interests.
Right.
Did you want to add something to it, Geeky? Geeky.
Yeah, so in 1979, the Shah was overthrown and the Ayatollah took power again. So in 1979, during the Islamic uprising, the Ayatollah took power once again. In 1999, there was an attempted revolution. That revolution was snuffed out. So every 20-ish years, they try for another revolution, and it just hasn't stuck. And now that the supreme leader has been, taken out, they have a serious chance, especially since the supreme leader's son is in a coma. But what we're seeing now is 93 million some odd Iranian people suffering, as well as the entire Middle East because of the effects of, Israel's indiscriminate bombings. So
No,
we're
wait a minute.
seeing
No.
Palestinians
Hold on.
suffer. We're seeing,
Okay, wait a minute.
the Syrian people suffer. We're seeing Lebanese people suffer.
Because Israel's doing the bombing is why the Persian people are suffering. They've been suffering for 47 years.
Yes.
That had nothing to do with the
Because
Israelis
Israel
bombing.
has always had a vested interest in taking part of. They literally did. Hi, my name is Geeky. My parents were displaced by the IDF both in 1967 and I believe in 1971. I know this stuff because I'm of the
Okay, well,
diaspora.
no, wait a minute. Okay, well, listen.
We know our history.
That's not.
We know the enemy. It's always been
Wow.
Israel.
Okay, well, that's where I can't debate you, and that's not a bad thing. What I just said. Debate means to. Well, you know what it means. You're not stupid. But I can't do that with you because when you say because your parents were whatever, that's not a receipt. That's a receipt that your family were during that time. But that is not actual factual stuff going, here's the dots. You have to connect dots. Personal opinions, personal
Out of
experience.
curiosity, Mark. Out of curiosity.
Yes.
Mark. Out of
Yes.
curiosity.
Yes.
What
Yes.
is the
Yes.
Greater
Yes.
Israel Project? What is the Greater Israel Project?
I don't have a freaking clue.
Cool. I'm going to encourage you to look up the Greater Israel Project and then look up all of the countries that they want to expand Israel out into. And notice that all of their borders touch every single country that is currently being bombed.
Okay. Well, let me do
All
this.
of Lebanon, part of Jordan, most
Okay.
of Syria. Wait, hang on. I'm giving you education here. Because this
Okay.
this is one of my fields of expertise. The Middle
Okay.
East is one of my fields of expertise.
Okay.
This is my homeland.
Okay.
I know it better than the back of my hand. And I'll
Okay.
never see it again.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what it's like to have the roots taken out from underneath you.
What
It
do you mean by
sucks.
that?
I will never be able to set foot in my homeland again.
So you were born there in Israel?
No, I was born here in the United States, never in Israel.
Because
I
of
was
your
born here in the
name,
United States.
because of your
I was
name,
born
you
here in the
cannot go back.
Hi, Mark.
Yes. Yes.
Please take a second. Catch a bubble. I was born here in the United States, Southern California, born and raised. My family is from Syria. My sister was born in Syria. I am first generation. My sister and I are first generation here. I know this because it's been a point of study for me. When you look at the Greater Israel Project, it goes everywhere from the Nile River to the Euphrates in Iraq. So everything from the Nile to the Euphrates is quote unquote the Greater Israel Project.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at the reason why Israel decided, oh, well, now is the time where we have to attack Iran. We were on the verge, days away, from signing a new non-proliferation treaty that had better terms than the one that Obama had negotiated. 1.5% enrichment of uranium, a 3-year pause on rebuilding their stores, like every bread and butter deal for Trump. Bread and butter deal for Trump. And then Israel went and said, we can't have that, because if we do, then we're going to be put behind on our task. And if you look at what they've been saying since 1995, Iraq has been 2 weeks away from getting a nuke. Iran is 2 weeks
For
away from
longer than
getting a
I've
nuke.
been, yeah, for as long as I've been alive.
Exactly. Every single time they want to push into somewhere, they're 2 weeks away from getting a nuke. They needed to overthrow Bashar al-Assad, which, what?
You got flagged, but it didn't say I had to remove you, so it's fine.
It gave me a 10-minute restriction for quote-unquote misinformation, which is
It's
wild.
fine. It's just restricted live. It's okay.
Well, go on the record. I didn't do it.
No. It's the algorithm.
I know.
It's auto moderation.
Okay. Well,
I swear, Kiki can attest to this. I get flagged on this bitch more than anyone else. This is my backup because my other account got permabanned.
Okay, well, I never do this. Can I say something to you? I don't know what's your name?
Sure.
Yeah, what's your name?
You can call me Geeky. Call me Geeky. It's not an insult, I promise.
Okay, well, I hope not, because you're the one that told me to call you that.
Yeah.
I think we kind of got off track. I've got my opinions about Israel, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't come on here to talk about that if I knew that was the main subject, then I would have chose.
Well, it's directly connected.
Well, but everything's directed to that. I mean, everything is. Everything is directed.
It's part of one of the biggest things that's going on right now.
Okay, well, BB or DD or what, I forgot what you said, but every country is directed towards this situation. The whole thing about when you look at the gas, everybody goes, well, how come it's so much money somewhere else? It's global. Everything is global. What I'm trying to get at is this. This is what I'm trying to get. And what I'm about to say to you guys, this is about humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? October 7th was about humanity. The day after.
No, it wasn't.
Can I
October
please
October 7th
finish?
was retaliation.
Okay, but
October
it was still
7th. Remember that analogy I gave you about punching you in the face, coming to your house and punching you in the face? October 7th should have never happened, but it happened because Israel is unchecked. They do
okay, but
whatever they
that's
want in the region
okay, but
because of the
those.
Zionist bullshit vision that they have for the greater
But
Israel.
here's the thing about it: those little babies in those cribs didn't do that,
What about the Palestinian babies?
and that's what I was about to say. If you'll
Hey,
let me
Mark, have you ever
say,
heard the term mowing the lawn
she's
or
not letting
mowing the
me
grass?
talk.
It's okay, Mark.
I know, pal.
Let Kiki talk a little bit.
Do you know what the term
Okay,
mowing the grass means?
I did it yesterday.
Okay, you mowed your own lawn.
Yeah.
But when your lawn gets too tall, what do you do to it? You mow it, right? Why are the number one why are one of the leading causes of unaliving in children in Palestine sniper shots?
I don't know. I don't know when that is. I think it's.
I mean, there's a pretty simple reason why.
All right,
And
listen.
it's because
Okay.
you don't accidentally
All right,
set it to keep them from growing up.
Okay, let me.
You mow the lawn.
Well, you're trying to. That is an insane way of trying to annihilate a race. You're trying to wipe them out if you're doing things like that. Yes, it is.
Worse than that, Amanda, it's a Holocaust.
Well, but which is basically the same thing.
No, Holocaust is very specific. It's an annihilation of a people by fire.
Okay, so what is genocide? What is that?
Genocide is just the unaliving or the
the
prevention of the proliferation of a people.
All right, let's get past splitting the hairs. Let me get to my point, please. Okay, because I felt like I'm on the 5. Good grief. I'm trying to get to my point, and then I will stop, and I'll let you guys do what you do. As she looks at her watch.
Thanks for letting me have that.
I got a notification.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it real quick.
Is it to remove me?
No.
My point is this. I feel such a urgency to help the Persian people. I feel however it's, no, I can't say how it's done because you got to be careful about that. I feel like they've been in an atrocity, a absolute Bolivia bullshit for 47 fucking years over some insane bullshit. And people, 91 million people have suffered under this. And you can't, and if you want to interrupt me, you'll be wasting your time because you cannot convince me otherwise. It has nothing to do with Israel. And wait,
100, let's say 200 million women here have been suffering under the United States regimes for as long as we've had it around.
Well,
they're trying to take our rights away, man. They're trying to take our voting rights away. They're trying to take our reproductive rights away.
Well,
they're trying to take everything from us.
Okay,
women are having their bank accounts shut out.
All right,
you're talking about the Persian people. We suffer here.
Amanda, help me here.
But I can't because they're right. They're right.
But I can run off and talk about something that has nothing to do with this. And I could be right about it, but are you going to say, well, I'm going to let him do it because he's right? I'm just trying to say I feel bad about the Persian people. I feel it's terrible. I feel like I feel like whether it was Americans. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to agree. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to do it just out of appeasement. Didi, am I saying that right? Didi, whatever. Bailey, whatever. The Americans helped the Islamic take over Iran and did all this stuff. I don't know about all that stuff, but what I'm most concerned about is the collateral damage of that in 47 years of the Persian people that are the history that I've read. The
But do you
history,
think they suffer more now?
the history I read about the Persian people.
But your history has been wrong, man. Your
No,
history
you're
has
not letting me
been
finish.
propagandized. Hang on,
No,
Mark.
no,
You're
no.
saying a lot, and I need to
No.
interrupt. I
The
need to interrupt,
Islamic,
Mark.
This was a calm, chill conversation, like, and I would like to leave
yeah,
it that way.
man. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
you're right.
just
You're right.
saying.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just saying that. What I'm saying is the Persian people they are extremely amazing, smart. They. I believe they had more savvy and more stuff about themselves than the American people did in '79. They are just amazing people.
But
The
you
whole world can
voted for
learn
an
from them.
administration who hates them.
Well, you know what? I don't, and I'm going to have to go dive off into all that so I can go, okay, here it is in front of my face. I see it. And if that's correct, then I got to go, okay, so now what? All
So
I
what?
want is I want the Persian people to be okay. I'm
Okay,
tired of them
so
being tortured, murdered, and killed every single fucking day.
what would it take
40,000
for you to
people
denounce
within
this
2 months.
administration?
I'm not going to do that, Amanda. I'm not going to
Why?
do that right now. I'm not going to tell you something that you
So
want to
what's the
hear.
line? But what's the line in the sand for you? Like, what would have to happen for you to say, I can no longer support the Republican Party?
You know, I didn't say nothing for a second because I had to think about that. And if I saw something that was just absolute genocide, just factual stuff, then this Texas boy's got a problem. And not only that, so would 4 million other Texas boys have a problem with it.
They won't, because it's brown people.
What do you mean
The
brown
people,
people?
the people who are most affected by what this administration is doing are women, children, and black and brown people.
Oh, explain that, Amanda. What do you mean black and brown?
Black and brown
Oh my God.
people are being are being affected by this administration's immigration policies. Besides all of the racism that already existed in this country.
But and how is that? And how is
How?
that?
Because they're
Yes.
allowing ICE agents to target people simply based on how they look.
But why are
You
they
remember when we had
no,
stop and frisk? That's what they're
no,
doing.
wait a minute. Who allowed them to come through the gates free open?
But we already talked about this. Remember? We already talked about how reforming immigration is the answer.
But when
And
you
not.
allow, Amanda, if you allow the floodwaters to come in, people are going to drown. You
No,
got to
sir.
control it.
Because people have been
Yes.
coming into this country for as long as it has
But,
existed. And the people who are here now are paying taxes, they're contributing to society.
but
Yeah,
not
there's a
all
few
of
bad apples. Of
no,
course
there's
there's
not
a
a
few
few.
bad apples.
There's a bunch of them, and that's the problem. We
But you
did
know what?
not.
If we made a pathway to citizenship easier, if we had more judges, and we
See,
had
now
more
we're back to where
administrative staff,
you're now. See, that's where you
it
and
would
I are
weed those
totally
people
agreeing.
out. It would weed those people out.
You're absolutely correct, Amanda. You are as right as rain.
Hey,
However,
Mark.
wait a minute.
Out of
However,
curiosity, Mark. Out of curiosity.
she wants
Oh,
to.
hang on. I gotta ask you a question. Because
Okay.
in Trump's first term, he fired some immigration judges. How many did he fire?
I don't know.
He fired enough that it caused an even deeper chokehold on the USCIS backlog. I worked for over a year in immigration for one of the top 3 immigration law firms here in the country.
Okay.
Our backlog was over 2 years long. I was
You
in
got-
charge of getting people appointments for their hearings and for their passport.
Okay.
And
So
it
what?
took
So,
me.
okay. What is? Let me ask you this. It's
But-
not. I know where you are, Amanda, on certain things. And baby, you tell me, what is your solution? What is the solution? What is the right solution? Just say it. Don't say what's wrong. Tell me what the solution is.
I told you what the solution was.
Not
More
you, Amanda. I
judges.
want the other one, Bailey.
Well, and just geeky, just so you know, it was over
Geeky.
100. It was over 100 judges in this term alone. Over 100 in this term alone
Over 100 judges. What?
That's
have been relieved
that were
of their
fired
position
or
or were
removed
fired
from the
Why were
post.
they fired? Why?
because they didn't want to fall in line
But
with Trump's
falling on of
agenda.
what? What did they do to get fired? That's
He
what I'm
wanted.
asking.
He wants mass deportation, and these
But
judges
why?
said no. We're not going to
What?
just deport people. We're going to follow the letter of the law
Why?
and
But
give them.
why? Okay. What is the letter of the law, Amanda?
Well, first of all,
Can
when
you-
somebody enters the country illegally on a first offense, it is not deportation or jail. It's a fine. It's a civil offense.
Okay, but you knew where I was going with that, didn't you?
Well, you're asking what the letter of the law is, and then
The
according
letter
to
of
the
the
U.S.
law
Code
is you
11,
cannot
1325.
cut. You cannot cut in line.
But it's not about cutting in line, right?
But
We're
it's
trying.
still
We want to give these people a
illegal.
place in line. They don't have a
You're
place in line. It's a
you're
civil
right.
offense. It's not a criminal offense.
Okay, I agree with you. I have no problem with people that, God Almighty, I've already explained all the people I've had working for me.
And we totally get that. But
But if you're
what you're
doing it the
understanding.
wrong way, that is illegal. And if the letter of the country is A, B, and C, and you try to do
But sir,
D,
sir, it's not. It's
don't
not a
call me
criminal
sir.
offense. It's Mark. It's not a criminal offense. It's a civil offense.
Okay, but
They're different. And so
okay.
if you were to I don't know, cross the street and you're not at a crosswalk, that's jaywalking. That's considered a crime. Do you think that you should be incarcerated for that?
Amanda, no, I don't think you
No.
should.
So you gotta have the for lack of a better term, crime fit the punishment.
So
If
what
in
should
our
happen?
laws,
So
if
what
in
should
our
happen?
laws, it is a fine for a first offense, then give the people the fine and then process them
Okay.
appropriately.
Okay.
That's not what's
Now,
happening here. People aren't getting due process, Mark.
okay, all right. Let me say this to you. I agree with you. I do agree with you. Okay. Now, at some point, Amanda, you have to hear what I'm saying.
I do hear what you're saying.
If you, and I'm old enough, I've been at some concerts and the gates get overrun and they can't get tickets from people fast enough. And they just get in people just pounding in to get in to see the concert.
Mm-hmm.
And half the people didn't even have tickets. Because they
That's why
knew
we
if
need
they
more ticket takers, Mark.
Well, I mean, how many if you got more ticket takers,
Open up more gates. You don't let people get crushed by the crowd. You open more gates.
and as long as you have enough people to watch the gates, correct?
Mark, I think what's happening here, just listening to you talk and just kind of analyzing the situation, I think you are in fact a Democrat. However,
I'm independent, sweetheart.
You voted for Trump, and you're
I
not
was
denouncing.
Listen, let me tell you what. I was a Democrat through my 20s and early 30s.
Mhm. But and now that you're retired, you're voting for an
Well, no,
administration
it
that
wasn't
wants to
because of
remove
that.
Social Security and wants to
No.
lessen people's access to Medicaid and Medicare. Like
Okay, no, wait
it's
a
a cut off
minute.
your nose to spite your own face situation. I let you talk a lot, Mark. So let me talk for a little bit, okay?
You're not right about that.
I am right about that. And Rick
Okay, I'll
Scott
be
is a prime
quiet.
example of that.
Okay, I'll lean back. I'll be quiet.
So
I'll lean back.
I think Atropos is right. You should take the quiz to see where you fall in the Overton window. I think it'd be interesting. But
Take the quiz.
yeah, there's an online quiz that you can take to see where you fall within the Overton window.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious. And I think that'll give you, but what I think you're hung up on is you're from Texas and Texas votes people,
Now,
majority of
don't
people
be
from Texas vote a
prejudiced
certain
here.
way. And
Don't be prejudiced here.
I'm not being prejudiced.
I
I'm not
live-
saying that
I-
there's anything
I live-
wrong. I'm not talking
Amanda,
down.
I live in Austin. You can't get any more
Wait,
liberal
hang on.
than that.
Mark,
Yes.
Mark, my guy,
Yes.
prejudice in the basis of prejudice is prejudicial. There is nothing prejudicial about us knowing that the good old boys from Texas are gonna vote Republican.
I'm
We
in
know
Austin,
this. Greg Abbott
Texas,
is
for
still
Christ's
there.
sakes. I live in Austin.
So?
Haven't you heard the term "keep it weird"? That's not Republican. What are you typing, Amanda?
The
Mark,
Overture window quiz. I'm pulling it up.
The other girl gets really upset with me.
Mark, I have a question for you because you keep talking about human rights and human dignity.
Yes.
What is your opinion on the detention centers that they're holding immigrants in for disproportionate amount of time without deporting them?
I think that's bullshit. I think that holding people when you don't have anything to warrant to go over a certain amount of time, if it's going against the procedure, then I think it's bullshit. I think that also that if you're holding somebody because they maybe did something really bad to a citizen here, then I hope you hold them till they rot.
Do you know where most of the people that have done something bad to a citizen in this country came from before they went to the to these detention centers?
I think they come from all over the world.
No, they were already in jail. They were just handed over.
You asked me, do I know where they come from? And I believe the people that have committed these crimes on women, particularly, are from all over the world.
No, they were already in jail before they were handed over to these detention centers and
released how many times? How many times were these people incarcerated and then let out the next day or 2 days or whatever, and they go out and they kill somebody? Are you going to argue with me about that too? Good grief, man.
Are we going to?
These are 20-something-year-old girls that are trying to live their life, and they are slaughtered.
Mark, what does the term blue butterfly mean?
You know what? What is
the term blue butterfly
color?
mean?
What does the color red mean in Greek?
What does the term? No, what does the term blue
I'm
butterfly
not going to do that. Listen, I'm not going to do that with you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
You're talking about people committing crimes against women. Blue butterfly is crimes against girls.
I'm talking about people that have been brutalized by anybody and everybody. Think about it, Amanda, particularly you. Think about everything I've said from the beginning of this. I'm talking about anybody that does something to somebody when you have no right to put your hands on them. You have no right to do what you did. You had no right to kill innocent Palestinians. You had no right to kill innocent Israelis. You have no right to do 47 years of carnage and rape and pillaging.
You gotta watch your words, Mark. You're gonna get in trouble.
Okay, well, let's see. Bad boom boom, bad boom boom, bad boom boom on people. As that's Amanda, that's so ironic. I want to get in trouble for. Oh my God!
It's not me. It's TikTok. It's just.
I know it's not you, Amanda. I'm just saying that.
Who in
Whoever's
this
doing
country?
it. Listen. Stop asking me questions about a quiz here. I don't want to do that with you.
I'm not doing the quiz.
You guys keep going. Well, okay, what about this and how just stop. What I'm trying to tell you is
disproportionately.
Okay, ask me the question.
Disproportionately, immigrants are not causing the crimes in this country.
I didn't say they were. I did not say they were. I'm talking about bad people, wherever they come from.
But how do we know they're bad people? How do we know they're bad people?
You don't know when you don't.
Well, there's a simple answer to that.
Amanda, you don't know when you open the gates and let them flood in.
Mark, it's called due process.
Okay, but
these people are not being afforded due process.
Amanda, they were not. There was no due process. It was flooded in. You know that. Yes, you do. Amanda, you not have a TV?
People are not flooding in.
Amanda, do
No,
you
I
not
don't.
have
I
a
don't watch
clue?
TV. I don't watch
Okay,
TV. I read my
so you
news.
didn't see any of the you didn't see Eagle Pass. I'm in Texas, Amanda.
I've lived in
I'm
Texas.
not
Which point?
okay. I'm in Austin. I'm extremely close to the border.
And I live in Southern California. What are we saying?
You live in California. I live in Texas. Anyway, I've seen the flooding. I've been there. I've seen it. There isn't where they stop someone and go, "Can you tell me who you are? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me where you're from? Why are you here? Tell me I'm wrong, Amanda."
According to this, I'm a radical leftist.
According to what?
To the Overton window quiz.
Quelle surprise.
Well, so you're sitting there
It says
looking at that deal while we're talking, huh?
it says you agree with some of the most controversial takes spouted by the left wing side. You might be a
Are
liberal
you
or a
typing
socialist
in what I'm
or maybe
saying?
even a
Is
communist.
that what you're
No.
doing?
No. I mean, I can give you the quiz if you wanted to do it, but you said
Well,
you didn't
no.
want to.
So you're
I
doing it
did
on
it on my
yourself. Is
own.
that what you're doing?
Yeah. It
So
says I might even be a
you're doing a
communist.
checkup from the neck up, are you,
Amanda,
Amanda?
last time I took it, it literally told me you are definitely a communist.
I mean,
I was like,
if you look at the little square, I'm all the way to the left and like all the way down at the bottom.
Okay, Amanda, are you doing a checkup from the neck up? Is that what's going on here?
It's the Overton window quiz.
Okay, whatever. Are you doing a checkup from the neck up?
No.
Are you trying to figure out where you really are and where you're at?
No, I
with
already
it?
knew I was a radical leftist. I just wanted to see what it would say.
What makes you radical, Amanda?
What makes me
You said
radical?
radical. I'm only repeating what you said. What makes you radical?
I mean, just my views to people who are
On
centrist
me?
think that I'm absolutely fucking crazy. Like
I didn't say you're
that's why
fucking crazy.
I don't think that you are truly a Republican in your thought processes. I mean, you said you're an independent, but you voted Republican. So for all intents and purposes, we have to say that you're a Republican because you're supporting Republican policies when you vote for them.
Compared to what I saw, I had no choice.
But it sounds like you didn't really know what
You're telling me
Kamala
I was going to
Harris was
listen
doing.
to? Oh my God, are you, Amanda? For Pete's sakes, you think I'm going to
Okay,
listen
so
to
tell
what
me one of her
Joe
tell
Biden
me
and
something.
Kamala Harris are going to?
See
Oh my
this is the part
God!
of like your indoctrination. Okay, tell me
No
something
one
about. Can
indoctr-
you tell me something about Kamala Harris's platform, like something that she ran on
When you say platform, what do you?
when
What
she
she
was
believe in?
running for president? She had a platform.
She had.
Hold on, Geeky. What were some of her proposed ideas for this country?
I have
Just
no
give me one.
fucking clue. I have no
See,
fucking
that's the
clue.
problem, Mark. You didn't know.
No. Here's the thing. What I know about her, what stuff I looked. Listen, guys,
Tell me what you know about Kamala Harris.
look. I'm an old hippie here, man. I went to Woodstock. Trust
Okay,
me.
but tell me what you know about Kamala Harris. What do you know
I
about her?
think she's a blooming idiot.
Why?
Okay. Oh my God.
Just give me something that you disagree with Kamala Harris on.
I think she doesn't
You
have a
went to
clue.
Woodstock when you were 9?
Actually, my
All right,
brother
Geeky,
went.
I'm gonna drop you if you don't stop interrupting because I'm
Sorry.
trying to
Well,
get to the
no,
point of
no.
something.
She's trying to prove this. Her name's Geeky. Listen, my brother is 5 years older than me, so he went, and I went with my dad.
It's
And
irrelevant.
this is a whole
It's
long
irrelevant. It's
story.
irrelevant. So if you
Okay,
could
and
just
I was
please
at a
tell
hotel.
me something about Kamala Harris.
I think that I feel like that she's like the majority of them, and it's all about what it can get for them personally, and they don't give a flying shit about us.
Trump has proven that is who he is and has done it at a very large scale. So that's what I'm trying to ask you. Tell me something specific to Kamala Harris that made you go,
Well, I would have to. My problem is my disliking her is so strong.
But why?
Then I would have to, because I think she's full of shit.
Less
Just like you think
or
Trump
more
is.
full of shit than Donald Trump.
Well, if you have a measuring cup, let's see. I think they're. Oh my God! Now you just ran me in that rat hole. I think that we all have our levels of full bullshit.
But by you not
What are you trying to make me say,
articulating,
Amanda?
but I
Amanda,
just
tell me.
want to be honest, and I don't think this
I
about you,
am
but I'm just
too.
going to
I'm
tell you
being
what
very
the
honest too.
appearance is, right? By you not being
Okay.
able to articulate something about Kamala Harris's policy, proposed policy, something about her and her history that you could say I disagree with her.
I don't think she had a policy. I don't think she had anything.
See,
I
and
literally think that I did not hear anything that was earth shattering. I didn't hear nothing about her where she wanted to do this and do that and do this.
so what made you vote for Trump? Because
Because
his
I heard what
platform
he
was
wanted
full
to
of
do.
xenophobia. Right, because you
Well,
were in an
but I
echo
didn't. But
chamber.
I didn't hear that. I What I heard was another guy that's like me that understands checks and balances.
He doesn't understand checks and balances. He
He
wants
owns
to be,
businesses. He
sir, and he
owns
failed at
companies.
that. How many times,
I
Mark?
don't know. Then how is he a $3 billion guy if he's
Because
failed
he's
at
a
it?
con man.
Oh, and give me receipts. Con it as in what? What did he do to
Trump
be a con man?
University. He's a con
You
man.
know what?
You asked
That
for a
was a
receipt, I gave you one.
no. That's not a con. That was a failure. That
It
was
was
a
a
bad
con.
idea. That
It
was
was
a
a
bad.
con.
Okay, well, let me, Amanda, I want to tell you something. I want to say on the deal here. 42 years of my company, I filed bankruptcy, Chapter 11. You know what Chapter 11 is?
I do.
Okay, to restructure, to
Mm-hmm.
cause everything to stop and go, wait a minute, what's going on? Where's the
I
leaks
understand.
at?
I know what a
Okay,
chapter 11 is.
okay.
But you
So my
asked him for
point
proof
is,
of his con, and I gave it to you. And that's not even
well,
talking about how he's not allowed to open charities in the state of New York because he defrauded a children's cancer charity.
okay, well, that I don't know about that. I will look that up. I will. No, listen, trust me, I will. I will look that up. I don't. Let me tell you, I'm. You being a woman, I'm a man, and I look another man in the face, and if I see horse shit, I'm going to call it. So I'm going to look it up, and if I see it, I'm going to go, "Yep, here it is."
So you come back and
Right?
tell me that I was right.
It, you know what? This whole time, you crack me
I
up.
mean,
This whole time we've been on here,
Mark, I want what's best
okay,
for
all
you.
right, Amanda. You know
I
what? You're
want
right,
what's best for
Amanda.
you. I do.
Okay,
Genuinely and
Amanda.
truly, I do.
Amanda, you're right. Okay, you're right. You're right. I still want the Persian people to prosper and be who they really, really are.
They're not going to
And
be able to
not,
do that when they're consistently being bombed by the United States and Israel.
oh my God. See, that's the problem I have right here because I've seen people in Persian people going, stop listening to people. Oh my God. Like you, Amanda. They're saying, don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. We need the help. We need the help.
Historically, every
And
time the United
I'm
States has
listening.
intervened, the people
Amanda,
ended up worse off than what they were.
here's the thing. I have seen videos, and they're legit videos of women just like you, probably the same age. And I'm listening to them, and these are Persian women, and they're going, it's bullshit. When I got all these people over there in your country saying that they know this, they know that, they know this, and they have no clue what we're going through. They have no idea what's happening here. They have nothing. I wish they would just be quiet. And I'm sitting there listening to these people, these women talking, and I'm going, oh, I think they're a liar. I have no reason to think they're a liar. Here's the thing about it, Amanda. I don't think that you're a liar either.
I'm not.
Because I want to believe that you believe what you believe. But it doesn't make it right.
I think, okay, so it's 1:17 in the morning where I'm at. So I think what we should do is we should put a pin in this conversation. You should look up some of the stuff that we talked about, and we should come back and we should
you
finish it.
should, and Amanda, you should too.
What do you want me to
Okay.
look up? I'm
I
more than
just
open to homework. So tell me what you want me to look up so that I could potentially see things from your point of view.
I want to.
If it's
I
something you
want.
think we
You
disagree
know
on.
what? Whatever advice I give you to do, I'm going to have to do it myself
Yeah,
because
we'll both do it, and I will hold
absolutely.
myself to that. I
I'm
promise.
going to look at. I'm going to go. I'm going to get off the phone here
Mhm.
and go pee, and then I want to get on Google, and I'm going to go. Okay, what did Kamala Harris do that was going to be a good thing for our country?
Oh, I can tell you so many things. So we're gonna have a
Well,
great
no,
conversation when you come
okay,
back. I'm
okay.
not gonna tell you.
Well,
I'm gonna let you do it yourself.
I know, but you're going to have to hang up the phone.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. As soon as we
Yeah,
disconnect from
one
this live, I
second.
am going to bed. I have to get up at
Well,
6
then,
o'clock in the
whenever
morning.
you wake up or wherever you're at, whatever it is, then you can look at. So, what are maybe the good things that Donald Trump wanted to do for the country? Now, see the expression you
I'm
got on
gonna
your
try.
face.
I'm
That
gonna try to
is
find good
so.
things.
That is so one-sided. What you just
No, I'm
did.
gonna try. I'm gonna go into it with an open mind, and I promise you, I'm going to
Okay, well,
try.
see, I am too, and I'm having a hard time with it. You just can't see me, and I'm having a hard time with it too. And I'm glad
Well,
you can't
we're
see me
gonna do it
because you can see
together,
my picture. Okay. Well,
and then
no,
we'll
you're
come
going
back
to
and we'll have a
bed, and I got to go
conversation.
pee, and then I'm going to get on the internet, and I'm going to look, you're going to go to bed. So I'm not going to do this.
Perfect. So, do you follow me? Do you follow me?
I think I touched that up there. Yeah, I did. I think
All right,
Amanda.
cool.
Yeah.
So when you see me live again, I probably won't be live where I have time to have this discussion until
No.
at,
Well, you're an hour ahead. That makes you in.
I'm in the East
Um,
Coast. I'm in Florida.
yeah. Yeah. Cool.
But follow me, and then this way you'll know when I go live. You'll see the little red circle on your notifications page, and come back and we'll have this conversation. I promise you, I'm gonna go into it with an open mind. I'm gonna pretend I'm
Okay.
not reading about Donald Trump, that I'm just reading policy so that there's no
Okay.
bias, and I
And
will
I
remove my
promise.
bias, and we'll do this
Let me
together.
tell you, Amanda, I promise you, let me tell you what, I'll take this so serious. I'm going to do a pinky square with you.
Here, pinky swear.
A pinky square. Here we
Got it.
go. Okay.
We
I
got
love
it.
the bordered fingernails there.
They're
Um,
mermaid.
yeah, they are. Actually, they
They're
look like
mermaid.
talons. But anyway,
Those are actually really pretty.
Thank
listen,
you.
I'm going to pink this, Amanda. I'm going to do a pinky square.
Yes.
I'm literally going to take myself and force me to go be
Cool. So this is
objective
gonna be a
about
good
this
talk.
march.
This is gonna be a good talk when you come back.
Yes,
We're gonna like this.
but here's another pinky square that I want to get off, okay?
Okay.
Because now I can't hold my bladder anymore. We're not going to get mad at one another.
No.
We can disagree, but we
Absolutely.
can agree to disagree. Okay?
Okay.
See? Oh, really? You want
Okay.
to? Oh, you got that wicked look going on here.
I'm giving you the side eye because
Oh, so
there's
you're
one
liable to get mad at
thing.
me, right?
I won't get mad at you. I may be
Okay.
disappointed in you, but I won't
Okay,
get
that's
mad at you.
fine, but just don't get mad. I mean, cuss and stuff like that. That's what
I
I'm
have one
saying.
caveat though. The one
Okay,
thing
tell
that I
me.
will never agree to disagree on is human
Okay.
rights.
Well, that's what I've been talking about all
Okay.
night.
As long as we made that abundantly clear, I will never
Well,
say
okay,
I
well,
agree to
remember
disagree
this.
when it comes to human rights.
Remember
Okay?
this. I have human rights too,
Yep.
and your mama loves you.
My mom does love
Listen.
me.
Okay, she does. I'm doing the pee pee dance, and I got to go. See you
Go. Get
later.
out of here, Mark. Go pee. We'll talk soon. All right, Mark's going to pee. So I think
Adorable, honestly.
I like Mark. I feel like Mark has a good heart. I think Mark just needs to learn a little bit about the other side. And I think Mark genuinely wants to see good for people. I believe him when he says that because he's been saying that his logic train has stayed on the track. I think we just need to do a little bit more self-discovery. And I do promise that I will look up some of Donald Trump's policies and refamiliarize myself with them on his presidential platform before he was elected. and I will look at them objectively.
I will hold you accountable.
I'm going to hate every second of it, but I promised Mark, who was a lovely gentleman the entire time he was up here, he never cussed at me once. He never called me a name. He was interested in having a productive conversation, and I promised him that, and I will hold myself to it. And Kiki will make sure I do.
Not gonna lie, I was impressed. I was impressed. And I'm impressed by your patience, dude. Honestly.
I don't always have the patience like this. But when they're not like yelling and screaming and pitching a fit, I can talk for the whole day. We could spend 24 hours on here and have a whole conversation. So we'll see. Rise Against does not have faith. Financial news, I'm about to get off. But if you want to come up and say something really quickly, I will let you. So just give me a second. Let me bring up the guest requests. Okay, what's up?
I can save you your research.
Okay.
It's horrific. His
I
policies and everything.
I know.
There's nothing to look up.
I know, but I said that I was going to do the same homework that he did in
Listen to me.
all fairness and look at it objectively.
I've been studying geopolitical stuff for 10 years.
Okay.
40,000 hours. I want you to think about that. This is a disaster.
Here's the thing.
This is a disaster.
There's
There's nothing to look.
stuff to me. What's happening right now is Mark and I are reaching across the aisle and we're having a productive conversation.
He's clueless.
He's not.
There's
clueless.
nothing to look up.
He's not clueless. Okay,
on,
well, I'm not going to talk to you because you're just being an asshole, and there's no reason for you to be an asshole. There comes a point where we do have to reach across the aisle and have conversations with people and find out what our commonalities are and work on those commonalities to build a better future. Okay? We have to do it. We have to. Because it's us versus them. And by us versus them, I don't mean Democrats versus Republicans. I mean the everyday people versus the elite, versus who is in charge right now, versus who is spending $50 billion a day, or I'm sorry, $50 billion to date in Iran, when we could have spent that money educating over 1 million children for a year in the United States, where we could have $38 trillion over the course of 10 years, which means we were very, very fucking close to being able to say like, oh, we have the money for universal health care. The only way that we're going to achieve that stuff is when we find people that we feel that we can reach, and Mark is one of those people, we have the conversation. Now, there are ops that come up here all the time, like the other fucking guy in the request that I didn't let up, who like to just come here to argue. They have no interest in talking through things and finding commonalities and growing as human beings. No interest. So those are just the ones for funsies. But when we find people, yes, it was. When we find people who want to have the conversation, we owe it to ourselves, not to that person, but we owe it to ourselves to have the conversation. I do too, Atropos. He's like J-No, minus the fucking oil. No oil.
Sorry. And I'm sorry I brought that up, but I mean, I think the thing that I think the thing with Mark is that there's societal biases that he's probably been surrounded with that.
That's what I was trying to get at.
I think that he's going to have trouble breaking from, but I think that he's close. Like I think the fact that he was willing to have a very nice conversation was definitely a start. And as far as financial news come up and saying that there's nothing to look at, it doesn't hurt to refamiliarize ourselves with the platform that Trump ran on and see where we're at right now. I mean, I understand that it's a dumpster fire, but I mean, it does no harm to do homework.
The last unicorn, you're the reason why we're in this situation. So, most disrespectfully, fuck you. Most disrespectfully. And I mean that. Not a lube, not a spit, not a nothing. Most disrespectfully, fuck you. Okay?
Not a lube, not a spit is fucking wild work, dude. Wild work.
See, I'm not always nice. Your mom should have used conforms. Conforms. If you're going to insult me, at least write out the word your and spell condoms correctly. Nice try, though, you weirdo. Anyway, it is 1:27 a.m. where I am. I'm going to bed because I got to get up early. So I'm going to poke some smot and
Thank you for having
I'm going to go
me.
to sleep. Thanks for coming. I don't follow your backup, but I can't follow you because I'm on studio. I'm on my computer. Fucker. But I'm pretty sure I follow your main.
You can, well, my main is permabanned, but you can follow me through Kiki.
Okay. I will.
And I can send you their profile too.
Please do.
Yeah, I said that men forcibly inhale things through straws, and that was the final straw for TikTok. They were like, absolutely not, you hateful bitch. And I was like, okay, I guess, bye.
Have you contacted Go Live Vegas?
No, not yet. But
I think he charges like $100 or something like that, but he'll get your account back.
No fucking shit, really?
He got Chasing Oz's account back. He got Empathy Tour's account back. He got a whole bunch of people's accounts back.
I mean, yeah, $100 seems worth it for the followers that I had on that other account.
Yeah. Yeah. I would give him all my money if I lost my platform. Because I enjoy doing this. I enjoy being here with you guys. So I'm glad that you had a good time, Cryptic. So you know what time it is, you guys. We're going to open
Chili's
the app.
invited me to...
And Chili's is extremely freaking loud. I hate this stupid ad that keeps coming up. But we're going to find a friend to go and say what's up to. Let's see.
Politics with Matt is still on.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Y'all go check out Politics with Matt. And if you're not following me already, follow me now. Go to my profile, click the little bell, and turn on the thing for live notifications because this conversation with Mark will continue, and I would hate for you to miss it because it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So I love you guys. Everybody be good, and if you can't be good, be gay and do motherfucking crimes. Love you. Bye.